kids, I say. We might end up switching to like a screen share on Zoom if this doesn't end up working.
Who knows? All right.
All right, what's going on, guys? How we doing out there? Welcome back to the Eyes on Avs podcast. I'm Patrick. I'm here with my co-host Josh, and we are ready for a first Eyes on Avs watch party of the season, first one ever, as we take on the Vancouver Canucks tonight with a solid ripe 8 p.m. Eastern puck drop. So, how are you doing tonight, Josh?
It's late here, dude. It's late here.
You're over there on the East Coast. You got 10 p.m. That's crazy. I would never want to do that. But, you know, you're a crazy party animal. You love everything sports, and you're ready to get going.
Party animal's a stretch. You know that.
Of course. So, after last night's amazing 9-1 victory in Edmonton, where the Avs had 4 separate players score 2 goals, no one finished with a hat trick, but the depth scoring was there. It's everything the Avs have been wanting for a long time. We were both watching that game. How do you feel about that ending and what the team brought to the table?
I do have to bring up one negative point. We had 7 power plays and ended up with 0 goals in them, which after last year's very frustrating power play performance, the fact that it feels like it has continued is a little bit disappointing. But, man, 9 goals, what the heck am I complaining about? Domination from start to finish. It didn't matter who was on net, in net. It was the same amount of goals given up pretty much by both goalies. Just pure domination on both sides of the ice.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, it sucks with how the power plays rolling still, but, you know, when you can put up 9 at any point, and we didn't have full power play minutes either. It looks like we had 7 total power plays, but in reality, we had around 10 minutes of actual man advantage, so not that full 14. But, you know, it doesn't really matter what you do on the man advantage if you can still find the puck into the back of the net. And the Avs have consistently been the best 5-on-5 team this season. All the statistic charts show it. You can see it on the ice when you're watching them play. It's not even close. When your big guys are out there, you have Natchez, McKinnon, and Lehkonen on the top line. No one can touch them.
It's just pure. When this team gets rolling, and once this team figures out its power play, we're going to be even more unstoppable than we already are.
100%. And it can take some time, especially at the beginning of the season. We're nearing a month in play, or actually a month into play now. 1 month ago, we started regular season at home. But it can take some time, especially under new PP guy. But I have full faith in this team. I think we can make another deep run and especially make a run at the Cup.
100% agreed. I mean, this defense has looked spectacular. This offense is still the same Jared Bednar offense you expect year in, year out, just domination from top to bottom. I think the key thing that we're seeing this year more than other years is a lot of fourth line production. My second line just hasn't been getting it done because Gabe Landeskog is snake bitten. Dude's been robbed of 2 goals this year.
It's
our fourth line, like Parker Kelly, he's producing. Gavin Brindley, I know he's third line, but the point still stands. He's producing. This entire team is producing from top to bottom, and that's what we've been looking for.
Yeah, when you have the ability to roll all 4 lines and still find the back of the net, it makes you feel more comfortable, especially as a coach with Jared Bednar. He knows he can trust everyone out there. There's no weak spots to the team, even with guys out. You have Kiviranta still injured. Logan O'Connor's yet to make his debut this year. Gerard's still on the bench. We still have guys next man up mentality, and they keep going. As you said, Brindley scored. He's having a heck of a season. He just came back from a concussion and already found the back of the net. So they're moving strong. The only thing we said, power play, but once you get there, it's good stuff. So,
I mean, just I want to bring up some numbers. McCarr has 24 points. McKinnon has 24 points. McCarr has 20 points. Natchez has 18. Victor Olofsson. I remember at the beginning of the season I said Victor Olofsson is going to be a producer on this team. 13 points, a hat trick, and a 2-goal game. He has been more than even I could have dreamed of to start the season.
Yeah, I mean, it was a heck of a pickup by CMC to go out there and grab a guy who everyone knows can play well on the power play, but more of one of those underrated top 6 guys. And he's sitting on the third line again tonight with Landeskog, but he's playing up on the power play 1. He plays up on the second line every so often, and he's producing. In both games he scored goals in, he scored more than 1. First game, obviously, the hat trick, which was huge. The next time he scored a goal, he scored twice. So it doesn't really matter where you put him. If your guys can go out there and score with who they're on the ice with, then it works.
Absolutely. It looks like Vancouver has announced that Lankinen is going to be their starting goalie tonight. Oh, we are rolling out Mackenzie Blackwood.
Yeah, only his second start of the season. He was late to begin with hip surgery earlier in the offseason, but with the way Wedgwood's been playing, I've been all in on having him be our starter until Blackwood can find his form again, because Wedgwood has been unstoppable. The wall he's put up against teams is just amazing. Multiple games where he's given up only 1 goal. He's had a couple shaky ones here and there, but he still looked like one of our top guys. I can't wait to see what Blackwood does tonight, being his second start. And playing back-to-backs, it's insanely good to have our duo. Everyone's talked about the Avs tandem since they won the Cup, and they're looking good right now. Everyone agrees with it, and can't wait to see what happens.
Yep, puck has dropped. Away we go. I want to make sure we're on the same page so I don't celebrate too early. Are you at 1939 or are you behind?
I am 15-ish seconds behind.
Okay,
but
so if
you
I
do
see
you.
a goal, I will try not to react so we're on the same page.
I mean, as someone you guys may or may not know, I am in sports journalism major right now at ASU, and I've called multiple hockey games, especially some NCAA level games. I'm doing another one this upcoming week against Oklahoma. So you might hear a broadcasting voice come out of me, but just leave it be.
Okay, you show off.
I
Anyways.
know. Hey, it's fun stuff. If you get the opportunity, take a crack at it.
All right. Just watching to see. I don't want to spoil anything for you. That's the problem. Because I want to talk about the game, but I don't want to spoil anything for you.
I mean, we're here. We're still figuring out our groove. We're still figuring out how we want to do this. And, if it's on, it's on. If it's Avalanche hockey, it does not get much better than this.
I mean, I think the big storyline that not a lot of people talk about is who's behind the bench for the Vancouver Canucks. Avs legend Adam Foote.
Yeah, I mean, the Canucks have gone through multiple coaches recently, but they signed Adam Foote this year. He came out of the Avs organization. He's done a pretty stellar job. Canucks have been a little below the radar so far this season. They're 8-8 coming into tonight's matchup, but they can still perform. They have guys like Quinn Hughes out there who can still go out and score when he needs to. He's no Cale Makar. I will continue to say that. Cale Makar is about 10 rows ahead of Quinn Hughes. Quinn Hughes is nowhere on his level. But they still have guys that can score. Top line's still there, but they're lacking depth. But again, no one has the Avalanche depth.
We've got our first question from Braden Hart, 1833. I am not surprised that he asked this. What's been your favorite Avs game this year? My favorite was on October 26th. For those of you that don't get that, that was the game between the Avs and the Devils that ended with the Devils winning in overtime. Personally, I'd say my favorite was October 28th when we beat the Devils 8-4.
I mean, Devils and Avs, they've been matched up multiple times. It was even a Stanley Cup final matchup way back in the day. It's always fun to see those teams go against each other. But, I mean, personally, it's a weird take, but that game we had against Carolina in the throwback jerseys, we lost that game in overtime, but to see the Nordiques and the Whalers match up one more time, they'll do it again in January in Carolina.
I am very excited for that.
Oh, I am too. I mean, I tried getting a Nordiques jersey, all sold out. My family's been a Whalers family for a while, so it's cool to be able to see them go against each other. But even with the overtime loss, the back and forth battle between those teams, it just shows exactly how far they can both go. And they could even be a Stanley Cup final matchup this year. Either them, maybe the Devils. I mean, who knows? They're both really good teams.
I'm honestly, if you were to ask me for my early season Stanley Cup final prediction, I would say as Devils. I think they are two of the best teams, most well-balanced teams, strongest offensively, most balanced defense. They are everything that I am looking for in Stanley Cup contenders. And truth be told, I would love to watch Avs Devils happen again. It was 2 great games, and I'd want to see it happen again.
I mean, it really was. You mentioned the game on the 28th. Avs almost blew a 5-0 lead, but against any team, no lead is too big. Devils almost came back. They scored 4 straight in the second period. Avs were able to hang on with a 3 return, but either way, it doesn't matter who you are. As long as you're a good team, you could come back and try and win a game.
Absolutely. Sorry, I'm trying to watch the. So we got the Canucks are on a light push here. Great defense there by. That is. Oh my God, the numbers are so small on my screen. I'm trying to commentate the game and I got nothing.
You got nothing? I mean, it takes practice. It takes some time for sure. But come on now.
This on a bigger screen. Oh, okay. Great save. Great save, Blackwood. Got a little bit of an open lane on a little bit of a breakaway up the ice. Great pass. Number 40 on the Canucks. Sorry, I'm going to get names wrong, guys.
Elias Pettersson's there at 40.
Yep.
I mean,
I'm going to get names wrong. I am acknowledging that now. You are professional. I am not.
It's all good. I mean, it's a good way to break open Blackwood here early in the game, especially against their top line center, just to make sure he's open and ready. He can get the reaction times down, and it was a good
also
shoulder save.
A very, very good Malinsky. Oh, hang on. Oh, great attempt there by McKinnon. Great save there by the Canucks goalie. All right, we've got a question from Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad. I'm going to have to agree with the comment right below it. The Rockies aren't worthy of mentioning in hockey.
I've been pulling for it for a long time. I would love to see the Colorado Rockies versus the Colorado Avalanche. For people that don't know, the Colorado Rockies were the original hockey team in Colorado. They then moved to Jersey and became the Devils. So that would be a pretty cool Jersey matchup too. It's similar to the Avs third unis, the ones they play against the division rivals.
I mean, I also am wearing a jersey that has a very similar color scheme to what the former Colorado Rockies used. And personally, this is one of my favorite jerseys the Avs have ever used.
Yeah, I agree. So I think it'd be pretty cool. I'd prefer more Nordiques. That blue jersey is gorgeous. I think they wear them 6 times this year.
6 times. My math is wrong.
It's
I
all
was doing
good.
math with the Whalers jersey.
So it'd be cool. We play the Whalers one more time, but it'd be cool to see that. We don't play Jersey again this year, so it'd have to wait till next year, but who knows?
So
all right.
I'm fine because I'm reading the comments.
All right, I'm currently at 15:09 in the first period.
I'm witnessing face-off here, won by the Canucks, and they're going to try to push it up ice. Avs have good formation here with 3 behind. Puck is cleared into the opposing zone. And then the Canucks swarm the corner, and they get the puck back. That's the outside. Shot on net. It's redirected. It's going to go back into the corner and clear deeper into the zone where the Avs are going to take control.
Man, it sucks being behind. Because it's like you're not even watching a game.
I'm trying hard to commentate, but you should be the one that's ahead of me because you know what you're doing.
Right, it's that. I mean, you could pause. I don't know how much of a difference it would make.
Pausing. Let me know when you're at 14:23.
All right, you got 20 seconds. Because, I will say I do blame ESPN for this. They recently blacked out the Avalanche in Arizona, which makes no sense. There are 3 teams now blacked out on ESPN Plus in Arizona. The Avalanche, the Golden Knights, and idiotically the Utah Mammoth. As someone who enjoyed watching the Avs always destroy Arizona, it was awful to see them move to Utah, and then it's absolutely terrible by ESPN to black them out in the former state. So,
yep. Are you at 14:23?
I am at 14:10 now.
You were supposed to tell me.
I hate talking. It's awful.
You're good. You're good. You're good. Honestly, it's better. Now you're ahead. Now, a good note here from BSH 1833. That is, once again, Braden, who mentioned the favorite Avs game. ESPN sucks. Obviously, we all have a lot of opinions on ESPN. But I think the overall consensus right now is, yeah, they do.
Yeah, 100%. If there's two consistencies in the hockey world, it's ESPN sucks and Fanatic sucks. Not to get political on everyone, but Fanatics needs to stop controlling the jersey world.
And Podvan sucks.
I think as Avs fans, Detroit can fall off a cliff. Vancouver, Dallas, specifically Mikko Rantanen and Matt Duchene. Ryan O'Reilly, you can always come back home.
Absolutely.
All right, it's in at 13:45 right now for everyone that's watching along. Quinn Hughes is carrying the puck, finds an outlet pass to the blue line. Be worked in by Elias Pettersson and goes across the ice, sticked away by Nathan McKinnon, who will control the puck behind the Avs net. He'll pass it back to his defenseman, Cale Makar, and he'll start the breakout process.
Yep, now you're ahead of me. This is how it's supposed to be.
It takes work. He finds Nichushkin. McKinnon scores!
But that's the problem. You're ahead of me.
Top line. Cale Makar found Nichushkin and then backdoor to McKinnon. And the Avs are on top with their first goal of the game.
What a shot.
Magnificent
play. Perfectly done.
And that's what you love to see from the Avs so far this year. They really know where everyone's at on the ice. And Nichushkin, just to be able to find McKinnon back there, he knows where he's going to be. It's not Ovi's office, it's McKinnon's office. And he scores once again from that spot in the circle.
Yep, just completely caught Vancouver's goalie way out in front, caught Lankinen out in front, hunting for a different shot, caught him essentially with an open net. McKinnon just puts it right in.
Hey, you hardly see guys do a triple pass like that, just right up the middle of the ice. But with the Avs, they had a more or less 3-on-2 there with McKinnon, Nichushkin, and Makar, and it was just great vision by both McKinnon and Nichushkin, and Makar and Nichushkin, and McKinnon finished it off and got the 1-0 Avalanche lead. Oh, in front of the net now. And
good save, McKenzie. That's why we paid him the big bucks. That's why I love this goalie tandem so much.
100%. A 5-year contract in the offseason. Now up the ice. Making a move, Colton.
Oh, there is a penalty on the play. There is a penalty on the play.
Looks like it'll be an interference call. It could be a tripping call. Didn't see the ref call it there, but either way, Avs will be going on the first power play of the night following a Nathan McKinnon goal. Former Avs Ben Myers will go to the box, and we will go to commercial break on the broadcast. Josh, what did you see from the Avs there? I know I've been talking about it, but heck of a goal.
Absolutely. Just once again, I feel like the analysis, we've already dove deep into it, but just excellent job. I want to shout out Marty Natchez for taking a pretty gnarly hit earlier in that possession to help clear the puck up the ice. And then once the line change occurred, I kind of saw that it was game over for Vancouver. Just excellent passing, caught Lankinen way out in front of the net, essentially gave McKinnon a free goal. McKinnon does not miss that shot.
No, if you give it 100 out of 100 every single time from that spot, especially with the poor positioning by the Vancouver goaltender. And it's noted to say Vancouver did also play last night. They didn't have a phenomenal performance like the Avs did with 9-1, but going back-to-backs for any team is rough. Vancouver did play at home, so going back-to-backs at home. And yesterday, their score with the Blue Jackets was a 4-3 win. So they're rolling on their goaltending as well.
A very close game against Columbus, who they're not a terrible team. I hate to use the term but they're
I mean, they've sort of hit a wall. They're one of the more top teams in the league, but more in the above average range. They're not finding themselves top 3 division spot. They could find themselves a wild card down the line. They'll probably make some moves at the deadline in March, but as of right now, they're just trying to collect points like everyone else is and trying to stick with the pack. 8-8 record's not great, but for now, it'll do the job for them.
I want to pose a question to you, and I want to know your thoughts. Which of these is more surprising? Vancouver being first in the Atlantic, the Capitals being 7th in the Metro, or the Ducks being first in the Pacific?
Without a doubt, Anaheim. That trade away from Zegras completely destroyed my mental capacity for that team. I thought it was not the right move at the right time, but it seemed to work out for them so far. 21 points through their 14 games. Matched
Oh, good luck there. Good luck.
The Avs point total through the same amount of 21 points. So I'm very surprised. They're playing some fun hockey right now, and Anaheim on top of the Pacific. I don't know how long it'll last, but for now, they're looking good.
I hope it lasts forever. They are a very fun team to watch.
Without a doubt. It's good stuff.
Off the stick. Weird. Good opportunity there for Val.
Looks like he was trying to pass it backdoor there. It didn't necessarily work. He didn't get full wood on that. Right in the middle.
It's McKinnon again. McKinnon did it again. He is a wizard.
Nathan McKinnon nonstop. You cannot stop the Nate Dogg from that spot on the ice. If you give him any room, down low, in the circles, below the circles, anything, it's in the back of the net. And that was just a right spot, right time. That's what goal scorers do. They find the puck.
I'm going to disappear for one quick second.
Nathan McKinnon again. He just barely had 1 second. He just turned around, shot that right to the back of the net. That's a quick 2-0.
We scored a power play goal!
Your green screen is whack. No one saw that.
I don't want to. It's a little towel. I got a towel waving and I'm celebrating. We finally scored a power play goal. 0 for 7 last night, and we finally get one in the net. Man, that feels good.
It's crazy because as a whole, the Avs are one of the lead. Let me rephrase that. The Avs have nearly the most power plays by any team in the league, but with how poor their power play is, it does not reflect. So when they score on the power play, it's a phenomenal feeling. Holy Blackwood across the crease, keeping the puck out of the net.
All right, there we go. I think this may be a little bit better for you all to see me. I have taken off the green screen. I'm reading the comments. You guys are funny.
Hey, I mean, it's Nathan McKinnon.
And now you see the towel. We scored a power play goal. Man, that felt good.
And just a quick PSA. I know you guys follow along to all the 5280 media pages. Make sure you're also following along on Twitter, where each and every game I am doing a gameplay, not preview, more or less play-by-play. Follow along with me on there. I'm tweeting constantly, making sure everyone's got their eyes on the Avs.
Absolutely. Here's Vancouver here with an offensive opportunity. Oh, I'm so glad they didn't call penalty on that. They've called that multiple times before, diving across the ice. Yep, there it is.
Arms up.
Dang it. Oh, Vancouver is sending Lankinen off the ice. They will have an additional skater, but it looks like that is not going to matter as the Avs are trying to keep it in the defensive zone for the Canucks, and they're finally going to be able to break it out here.
A delayed call. I can't wait to see what the penalty is. I missed it.
It was definitely
up now.
I want to say it was it was Olofsson just flying across the ice. Tripping call. Oh, that's trip call on Manson. My correction. Just let's go ahead and watch that back. Yeah, he just lays out. Yeah, Josh can't do that.
That's not a good hockey play. No. Josh Manson is one of the better defensemen. He's earned a spot on this team. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't necessarily like him as much, but that's just not a good hockey play at any level, especially this one.
I mean, I was kind of hoping we could get some value for him, but if his value wasn't high enough to trade for anything for him, then it is what it is. Another save by Blackwood.
It's a good glove right there. Testing him early still. It's perfect on 7 shots tonight from Vancouver. The kill has also been an underrated masterpiece again this season. I talked about it in our preview podcast earlier in the summer about the re-signing of Parker Kelly. Just being out there, one of the better penalty killers in the league. You re-sign Nelson. He's also out there right now with the Avs. Obviously, Taze and Nichushkin. Like, those guys, they block every puck coming their way.
Just to answer a question in the comments, what jersey is Vancouver wearing? Vancouver is wearing their plain blues, Avs are wearing their traditional aways.
Yeah, I miss the Vancouver Square logo. I love their shark, but at the same time, I miss the block square one. It's pretty cool.
I mean, I like how it's just its entire personality is based off of a hockey rink, and I personally like that.
Yeah, I mean, being in Canada, everything up there is hockey, especially in Vancouver. It's gorgeous. Vancouver's a lovely city. If you ever have the opportunity to go there, it's amazing. But
Believe me, Canada is on a bucket list for me.
yeah, so 1 minute to go now. Less than a minute on the power play for Vancouver. That's done a great job of killing it off, not giving too many scoring chances. There's that one in front of the net before. Cycling the puck now to the blue line and sent back down. Have the hash marks to the left of Blackwood on the far wall. Quinn Hughes now does a little spin at the line. Centers it up now. Tries to get around Parker Kelly. He doesn't allow it. The shot goes wide.
So
Back up another one.
in front of the net. Avs do a great job of clearing it out. 20 seconds left on this Vancouver power play.
Yeah, the Killers again. They're just nonstop doing what they do.
I have been very impressed with the penalty kill unit.
Yeah, I mean, they've been the unsung heroes of this team. Whenever they have a crappy penalty, like they get often, they don't get too many penalties against them, but when they do, it's a little crappy. So for the Killers to come out there and make good stops, just like that one there, puck is
That
still
was
loose.
insane. You saw it on my head. I was counting down how many seconds were left on the kill, and I almost had to eat my own words. Oh, free puck, and it sneaks in. No shutout today. Carlson puts one in the back of the net for Vancouver.
And that's just unlucky. Avs stuck in their own zone after the kill's done. It just finds the wrong side of the net. Blackwood couldn't get there. Just had a stick in between him and the post. And it was roofed by Carlson. We got a 2-1 hockey game.
I mean, he was able to stop it and then just a crazy bounce to put it in the net. Team did a great job of cleaning up the garbage. Just a great roundabout shot. Nothing McKenzie could really do on that one.
There's not too much more Taze could do there either. He's just sitting right at the post. He's got his back towards Carlson, which isn't great, but just a good stick to be able to get it around and back up. And, we got 1-goal game. Avs down 6-9 in shots after that power play.
I mean, a lot. And I will also, but at the same time, a lot of those shots were cleaning up the garbage around the net. Blackwood continuing to make great saves. I thought he froze the puck there before the power play was over. That's why I panicked a little.
Yeah, I think he did too. It squeaked out and went around. It was almost a wide open wraparound chance, but luckily for the Avs. All right, I'm at 7:46 for people following along. McCarr at the top blue line. Sends it back down to Natchez. McKinnon has it behind the net. He's trying to work it back up. Turns behind the goal line again, just making everyone look silly out there. Cross ice to McCarr. No shooting lane there. He'll continue around. Far side now. McCarr above the circles. Go back down to McCann. He goes back up to McCarr. Straight away shot. It's a little whiffle there. Goes out to the side, taken away by Vancouver. And they'll send it down. Icing will be called.
No. Yes, it will.
Thank you, Jason, for the belated birthday. I'm an old man now, and I don't like it.
I mean, great opportunity there. Just the collapsing. I don't remember who that was on the right side. If he didn't collapse, he might have been there to be able to corral the puck and get a shot off. But I'd rather him try to charge it, get that puck. So I'm not super mad about that.
Icing keeps the Vancouver defenders on the ice. Face off to the right now. And the Avs will come away with it back to the top. They have their third line on the ice. It's a whiffed shot by Manson. Vancouver the other way now.
Oh, net dislodged. This play will stop.
Whistle's blown. I don't know if the Avs will like that one. They had possession going the other way. It could have led to a odd man rush scoring chance. Whistle didn't need to be blown immediately, but it will, and they'll go to another TV timeout in Vancouver.
I mean, the net did come dislodged there. There's not really much. Honestly, if I was a ref and I saw the net dislodged the way that one did, I would have stopped play anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, so as we continue down the stretch, I want to remind you guys that we do have merch in the store. You can see the hat here. The 5280 Media has their own collection. The Eyes on Avs have their collection. Nothing But Nugs has theirs. Bronc Bros, Rockies Now. We're all trying to expand as a whole, continuing forward. We did cross 450 followers this month, a little over a year. Still going strong, finding guys along the way. I was able to go to an Arizona Fall League game this past week, and friend of the Rockies Now pod, Cade Denton, put on a show too. Could not stop throwing strikeouts. It was amazing to watch.
Absolutely. Obviously, me being located on the East Coast, I'm not going to have a lot of opportunities to go catch a lot of Colorado sports. But I'm going to be trying to go to a Nuggets game when they're in town, either against Miami or against Orlando. And I'm going to be trying to catch the Avs when they're in Sunrise playing the reigning champion Florida Panthers.
I mean, that'll be a great game either way. I am not a Panthers fan one bit. But hey, if you can see him, you can see him. Hopefully the Avs take that dub, as always, and still carrying as the top team in the NHL.
Yes, BSH, Orlando Magic mentioned. Knew you'd be excited for that one.
Yeah, Aaron Gordon coming from the Magic, and he has been a godsend for the Nuggets.
Thanks for that. All right, here we go. 7:02 left in the first period. We got a face-off here right outside the blue line on the outside of the ice, won by Vancouver.
All right. Avs grab the puck. Nelson trying to get it out of the zone. He will. It's up to Colton. He finds a man straight away now. Brock Nelson, and offsides seems to be the call as he runs right into the official. I didn't see that fully. It was looked to be short side offsides there, but always love it when an Avs player runs into official. Make sure they know. Make sure they do their job properly.
I am so tired of offside calls. I understand they have to exist, but I'm tired of them.
Yeah, I don't know how often I can yell at them for screwing over my glorious captain, Gabe Landeskog.
Oh, captain.
It's been twice so far this year. He's still looking for his first regular season goal since 22, back in March before he had his first knee surgery.
Yeah, he needs a goal. Like, the dude not only needs one, he deserves one. And it looks like we're going to get Vancouver on the same offside call as well.
It's been a little choppy game since Vancouver's goal. Both teams haven't been able to get substantial chances. It's been a back-and-forth hockey. Too many whistles at this point. Just keep playing. Don't make too many mistakes.
And with 2 goals tonight, McKinnon is now tied for third all-time in most goals through the team's first 16 games.
Yeah, I mean, everyone was talking this past week about how Macklin, Celebrini, and Connor Bedard were leading the league in goals. And in my head, I'm like, yeah, the Avs didn't play since Monday. Of course, you're going to have those kids come up and take the lead because Dad's not there to show them how to do it.
Absolutely. I mean, but at the same time, I have been very, very impressed with the play of this young San Jose Sharks team and the breaking out of the sophomore slump from Connor Bedard. It's been very impressive to see, and I truly believe hockey is better when the Blackhawks and the Sharks are decent teams. So we got to play up front near the ice, and it's gloved by the goalie. Crap, I'm blanking on names again.
You know, personally, as an Avs fan inside of the Central Division, I'd be perfectly fine if Chicago never found their way back to a winning season. They can stay buried at the bottom. I like watching them play sometimes, but I'm not a Chicagoan in any way.
Yeah, growing up, it was always Chicago that was running it. But looking back on it, Patrick Kane and Jonathan Toews, I mean, they were so likable. It was a weird era where it was like this team was so dominant, but their star players were so likable.
Yeah, I mean,
nice to say.
Patrick Kane always at the top of the scoring sheets. He was such a good player. I mean, when you were watching him, you were watching Crosby, you were watching Ovechkin. It's just great hockey. Now those guys are all getting older. their producing is going less. Ovechkin crossed 900 goals this week, which is absolutely insane to think about in the grand scheme of things. 900 goals in a career is just absolutely wild.
100% agreed. I mean, I remember back in the days we were having those Crosby Ovechkin debates were some of the most fun I ever had talking about hockey.
Yeah, I mean, those are two of the greatest players to ever play in our generation, the two in our generation. And they'll go down as some of the greatest of all time, probably at least top 30 when you think about it with everyone. But Ovechkin, he's found himself into the top 10 of all hockey. The goal argument will always be there. In my opinion, Wayne Gretzky's still number one. I don't think that'll ever change. Just the way he was always playing, always winning. Goals, assists, everything. Wayne Gretzky will always be number one to me, but Ovechkin's also a really great player.
100% agreed. As we are back and they are talking about Kiefer Sherwood.
Yeah, also a former Av. It's crazy to go back and see all these past Avs players, how young they were and all the hype they had. It turns into nothing. Like Ben Myers back in 2023 tried filling in those spots for the injured players when we had 13 down at one point that year. And he never found his game.
That was a ridiculous time in Avs history.
It was definitely something. Wasn't depressing at all to watch the Colorado Eagles play at Ball Arena, but moved past it.
We got through it. We still made the playoffs and we did okay.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely helped us. You go back and look at that 22 team and all the downs they had. They had the worst season in NHL history at one point back in that 2017 year. But all those downs, they helped build the ups and make it even better.
Even that netted us Bowen Byram and Cale Makar back in consecutive years.
Yeah, the only thanks I can give Matt Duchene was for leaving. Vancouver now the other way, straight on. That puck goes way wide. Vancouver got the first chance in a bit. Puck is now down at the half wall to the left. A Blackwood squirts out to the middle of the ice. It's kept in the zone. Avs are a little discombobulated right now. Vancouver just skating around. Quinn Hughes shot on net, tip missed.
Saved by Blackwood.
I've liked what I've seen from Blackwood.
I think we are at the same time now.
I agree. I think, are they going to another commercial break?
No, this is a flashback to December 13th, 2024, when Kiefer Sherwood put us in a blender.
Hat trick. The hat trick game. Yeah, I'm stuck on the Sportsnet broadcast, so I don't get to see the joy and whimsy of Kiefer and Mosier over there, but
you don't get to see Mosier and Rycroft.
No, they're so good.
They do such a good job of being excited for their team that you just don't see it a lot. It feels personable, and I really appreciate that about them.
Yeah, and I hate all the haters that are like, "Hey, these guys are the worst in the sport." I'm like, there's no way. When you have home broadcasters that love what they do, make everything fun, I think you're just wrong about that.
Their main argument is, oh, they're too biased towards their team. You're supposed to be. It's a home broadcast.
I love it when Mosier says, "Butter my biscuit." Man, that's just the greatest line in hockey.
My other one is Nathan Kenny with another one.
I definitely steal that when I post on Twitter. Too many A's. I post way too many A's. Did that for a second goal today. See if we can count. Oh, no. Did it not post? Trying to triple task here, guys. I'm sorry. Twitter's a joy. Where'd it go? All right, anyway, puck is dropped. Avs will win it and get it out of the zone now. Far side of the ice, skating into the zone. That shot goes over the top. Back around Vancouver trying to get out of the zone. Brent Burns on him, making sure stays in a little battle against the boards. Burns and Nelson, two big guys there. The Avs will not come away with the puck. It scoots out to the far blue line. Manson will recover it.
Oh, no. Oh, okay, we're fine. You can see very, very different announcing levels. Patrick is very, very strict with what he says. And I'm just here like, oh, no. Okay, we're fine. Good shot.
That's the fun part about hockey, though. You can be at any different level of watching with whether your words are extremely seasoned, like the guys over at altitude, or whether you're like me, where you're working your way up there, you're Josh, just having fun doing what you're doing.
Absolutely. Offensive. Oh, I thought that was in the net. Tried to go for a behind the back pass, didn't work. He's on the side. He's going to clear to McCarr. A bad pass is going to bounce up and out.
Yeah, that cross ice, there's a little too many sticks in the way, tipped up by Garland. Found the Vancouver bench. Don't want to see anyone get hit in the head with the puck. That's never fun, never good. All right, here we go. Let's count the A's on the Nathan MacKinnon second goal post. So you got N, A, T, H, A, N, M, A, C, K, I, N, O, N. You got 15 A's on McKinnon's second goal. Nathan MacKinnon, as the great Mark Mosher says.
Do you send you back to spelling school or something?
I think that's how you spell Nathan MacKinnon. I'm fairly certain. It takes 15 A's to properly do it.
Right. I don't know. Hard to tell.
You got Evander Kane making some nonsense, as he always does. If you fans remember back to the Western Conference Finals of 22, he ended up breaking Kadri's thumb. Some insane hit in the corner that got him tossed from the game, actually. But as we all know, Kadri came back from surgery early and absolutely melted the Lightning in Game 4.
Yeah. God, that 22 run, I could spend hours talking about that entire run. Oh, McCarr's in the box.
We're doing too much talking now. What happened? I missed it.
So did I. I didn't see any roughhousing by Cale Makar.
Well, they gave him the roughing. I'm surprised they gave it to him. And Cale Makar, always known as the nicest guy on the ice. Directly in front of the net now, still loose, finally.
As he is going to cover that up with a pool of bodies around him.
So a little worrisome there with how long it took to blow the whistle.
Vancouver did a really good job getting bodies near the net. Mackenzie Blackwood was just able to skate around, get his glove on the puck, and cover it up.
Yeah, with how long Blackwood's been out, people forget that he earned that 5-year contract. He was so dominant for the Avs last year, and he's been underrated when he was with San Jose and Jersey before that. He can really be our guy for the next 5 years that he has on contract. We only have Wedgwood for one more, but we should see if he gets an extension there. I'd like to see it because our tandem is on top of the world.
I would love to see Wedgwood here for a couple more years. Give him a 2-year extension after the end of this deal. I'd be happy.
I agree. So puck battle now. The half wall corner to the right of Blackwood. Bodies all over the place. Vancouver doesn't know how to stay on their feet. Puck squeezes out and crosses into the neutral zone.
The skate out into the neutral zone, as you just said. Dang it, I was going to try to say something, and you took the words right out of my mouth.
That's the best part. There's a 1:10 left on the power play. Vancouver into the zone. Pettersson will go back up to Hughes at the blue line. He'll skate straight away, find Pettersson again. He'll pass that one down low. Vancouver now circling the puck, staying on the perimeter. So the Avs penalty kill diamond is working to perfection so far. Nelson will.
They were doing. I was about to say they did a really, really good job rotating around there. Kept their formation flawlessly. It was beautiful to watch.
Yeah, watching the Avalanche diamond on the penalty kill, they always stay in that formation. They never break it, and when they do break it, that's when bad things happen. But Vancouver now called for offside. Kiefer Sherwood's barking at someone. So 36 left.
A little kid just clapping his hands in one of the Canucks skate jerseys.
I mean, Vancouver fans, they love their hockey, but I don't like their fans as much. No offense to everyone out there in Vancouver, but
Quinn Hughes fans, call it what it is.
Oh, breakaway now. Chance coming down. Shot. Drury off the
good glove.
Good shorthanded chance again by the Avs. Drury, who scored twice yesterday.
Logan O'Connor scores that.
Logan O'Connor always scores that. The mayor of Denver, every single shorthanded chance. The greatest penalty killer in the game. Can't wait to get him back on the ice.
I hope he gets back soon. I know. I obviously I hope he heals. All right, you got 5 seconds.
Shot
And
by
that
Kane,
is another
tipped
kill.
wide. 1 for 2 tonight by the Avs.
No, I mean, okay. They are technically 2 for 2 on kills, but
2 for 2. Yeah.
but the last one was like right after the kill ended.
That is correct. Thank you for catching me on that one.
Of course, it's my job to correct you.
So I did hear both Gerard and O'Connor traveled with the team on this road trip. They're both on the ice separately at some point over the past week. So the Avs get a rush down the other way. Manson out the top when it's tipped into the netting behind. Avs get a face-off with 34.8 remaining in the first period in the offensive zone. But both Gerard and O'Connor are working to get back. ESPN has them both back on the 11th and 13th, Gerard, then O'Connor. Obviously, those are just estimates, subject to change. We'll probably see them both back by the end of the month. I don't know in what capacity, if it'll be short time playing. We haven't seen O'Connor yet this year. Who they'll send down, maybe it's Bardakov, maybe it's Brenly, but saw Brenly on the power play yesterday, so I don't know if it'll be him. Icing now by Vancouver will send it all the way back to the Avs offensive zone.
Looking at the Avs schedule for the next couple games, if do you remember who it was that's supposed to come back against on the 11th?
Gerard's first, according to ESPN.
So just to talk about the schedule a little bit, we have a 4-game homestand coming up. First game is this upcoming Tuesday, Veterans Day, against the Anaheim Ducks. Then the Sabres, we welcome the 3 New York teams: the Sabres, the Islanders, and the Rangers.
That'll be a fun stretch. Couple of subpar teams, as we all know. The Sabres haven't made the playoffs in a super long time. The Islanders are the first New York team to win an MSG this season, and the New York Rangers are still actively an NHL team. The Avs lose the puck out of the offensive zone. Will tick down with 7 seconds in the period. Vancouver now turnover in front of the net, passed over to Pettersson. He was not ready for that one.
Oh, thank God that pass missed. He had an open net. That's going to be the end of the first period.
That'll be it for 20 minutes of play. The Avalanche, on 2 goals from McKinnon, have a 2-1 lead heading into the room. I really liked what I saw from them. A power play goal always goes a long way. In 2-1 after 20. Head to intermission. We're still here. If anyone has any questions for us, we are open. Hockey, basketball. We had some good football games today. Broncos won this past Thursday in a shaky one over the Raiders.
That game has been erased from everyone's memory. Men in Black style. Just
pen right to the face.
Yep. If you guys don't mind, I am going to step away for like 3 minutes. I need to go get myself a cup of water. I'll be right back.
All right, continuing with the Colorado Sports Rundown. Nuggets played the Pacers yesterday with a 100-117 win at Ball Arena to continue the Nuggets' undefeated stretch at home. No Colorado team has lost in regulation at home this year. The Nuggets, the Broncos, and the Avalanche are all playing stellar at the Mile High City. Nuggets are looking great with 7-2 right now. They're now 6-0 at home after yesterday's victory. Nikola Jokic just went off again with 32 points over 32 minutes, 14 rebounds, 14 assists, another triple-double for the Joker. That man undoubtedly should be the MVP once again. He should have won it last year, averaging a triple-double, and still didn't come away with the MVP because, we have some flopping going along in our game right now. So there's that going on. Tonight across the scoreboard in the NHL, you have the Dallas Stars beating the Kraken 2-1. Dallas has not played great this year. Been a little shaky. They lost to the Anaheim team 7-5 earlier last week. Tonight's goals came by Wyatt Johnson and Tyler Seguin for Dallas and Jaden Schwartz for Seattle. Along in the division, Chicago Blackhawks beat the Red Wings 5-1 on the road. A stellar performance by Arvid Soderblom. 45 saves tonight. That is absolutely insane. A guy I haven't really heard much from goaltending there in Chicago, but 45 saves to back Chicago to their 8th win of the season. Mammoth tonight played in Ottawa. They lost 4-2. Senators took home their 5th home win of the season. Sorry about that. First start of the game there was Jordan Spence. Goal and assist keeps Ottawa up in their division as they continue to collect points, push for another playoff spot this year. And then the Minnesota Wild finished their game with a shutout at home against Calgary. Calgary outshot them 36-19. However, 36 saves by the Minnesota goaltender, Jesper Wallstedt. He has looked good so far this year. Puts up 35 on the board tonight. Led by a Kaprizov goal late in the third period. Completed that win 2-0. So the Avs still on top of the division with 23 points through 15 games. They are followed by the Dallas Stars, who have 21 points in 16 games, and the Chicago Blackhawks, who have 19 points in 16 games. Avs still lead the NHL over those Carolina Hurricanes by 1 point through the same number of games. Carolina got 2 points against Toronto tonight.
I'm back.
Welcome back, sir. How was your water break?
It was fantastic.
Perfect. Good stuff. If we want to shift to the NFL right now, Broncos division rivals, the LA Chargers are up 15-3 at home against Pittsburgh early in the fourth quarter. It's been another rough offensive game for these night football. Only 3 points, 91 yards from Rodgers tonight. He's 9 for 21 with a
Aaron
pick.
Rodgers
That's
has the
not a
same
good.
amount of passing yards as Jalen Warren has rushing yards. Tells me all I need to know.
I mean,
like
Jalen Warren's yards from scrimmage are also 91 compared to Rodgers' 91 passing. That's just absolutely wild.
Now, I want to point out a fun fact, and I don't know how many people caught this. What were the odds that 2 games in the same window ended with the exact same score?
It was wild. The 44-22 today. At one point reported by Scorigami that they were Scorigamis. They were, in fact, not Scorigamis, as one happened in the 60s, I believe I saw. But Lions and the Seahawks with a win today, both convincingly over the Commanders and Cardinals. It's been a fun NFC games to watch this year. I don't know who I take out of that conference. We'll have to see how the Eagles play tomorrow, but I do know the AFC race at the top 3 with the Colts, Broncos, and Patriots all 8-2.
We're partying like it's 2014.
I mean, it doesn't matter how long you wait, the clock will always come back around. It gives luck Manning and Brady again.
I am not mad about it in the slightest. I mean, you could even argue it gives Manning, Brady, Tebow, 2011.
Tim Tebow, man, that's a long time ago name. Last I saw him, he was playing with the Mets in spring training.
Last time I saw he was a tight end for the Jaguars.
He did do that too. Holy cow. He's a random man at this point. I don't even know. Can't follow him anymore. He's like the Antonio Brown of not CTE. Just does everything he wants to do without anything illegal.
Network at this point. He's living his dream. Go for it.
Hey, good for him.
All right. I would like to pose a question to you. Once again, which is the bigger surprise? The Dolphins beating the Bills or the Saints beating the Panthers on the road?
You know, I'm going, as an AFC East player, I will have to say definitely the Dolphins beating the Bills. In no world should that have happened. I don't know what's going on with Buffalo right now, but they should have easily beat Tua and the Dolphins, especially since they're without Tyreek Hill for the rest of the season. I don't know what happened there. Josh Allen looked awful today. A pick and a fumble. Another fumble by James Cook as well. Like it's been rough to watch Bills football lately, but the Panthers, as much as I've liked what they've done, I said it earlier in the year, their offseason was pretty good. 5 wins already through this past week. I mean, it's not too surprising. Both teams didn't score 20. The Saints were bound to win another game one day. I just didn't think it'd be this week.
Agreed. Just looking ahead, your New England Patriots are on Thursday night against the red hot New York Jets.
Yeah, as Drake May said today post game, he was posed a question about the Bills, and he said, "We're not worried about the Bills. Worried about this Thursday." It gives Bill Belichick we're on to Cincinnati. This team is just poised right now. Everything's going their way. They're playing really good football. Drake May is now the top MVP candidate after beating Baker Mayfield and Josh Allen having a rough day. So Pats are looking good. They're currently third in playoff standings only because Indianapolis has a better conference game win percentage, and New England has a better conference game win percentage. But with the Patriots being 5-0 on the road, they're the first team since the 2019 Chiefs to do so. I like where we're at.
Who's in second, Patrick? Mention who's in second.
I mean, somehow, I don't know how you guys barely beat the Giants, barely beat the Jets, barely beat the Raiders, barely beat the Eagles. But 8 wins is 8 wins.
I would like to perform some justification real quick. I don't care how many close games we win. A team that 2 years ago hit rock bottom, getting 70 put up on them by the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah.
I don't care how many games are close games or how many games are blowouts. I witnessed 10 years of misery. This team hadn't made the playoffs since I was in elementary school.
Yikes.
I am taking every moment of this in stride. We are 8-2, first in the division, 7-game win streak. I'm just happy. I'm happy to be in this spot.
Yeah, I mean, a win is a win. You take that joy as far as you can. I mean, when you're that high up right now, you're that high up.
God awful.
Is it awful to watch their games? Yes. However, it doesn't matter how you play as long as you come out on top at the end.
So just to run down this winning streak, the game against the Bengals was fun to watch. The game against the Eagles was fun to watch. I wanted to gouge my eyes out with the Jets game. The game against the Giants was fun to watch in the fourth quarter only.
R.I.P. Scattaboo.
R.I.P. Cam Scattaboo. Cowboys game, fun from start to finish. Texans game, that was horrendous. Broncos Raiders, I am so glad I was at a USF football game so I didn't have to watch it.
Yeah, that was I did not like my Thursday night. That was awful.
That game was downright horrendous, my God.
It reminded me of the Colts Broncos game with Matty Ice, Matt Ryan.
That game.
With the 12-9 overtime loss.
That game has been struck from the record. It's been deleted. Delete.
Jeez. I don't care. I'm putting it back out there. You guys were bad at one point. Don't forget.
Delete.
But hey, again, you win and you move on.
Exactly. We got the Chiefs, then a bye, then Sunday Night Football against the Commanders.
Yeah, we got a lot of fun NFL weeks coming up here. Even just tomorrow's game with the Eagles and my frozen computer screen.
Eagles
Packers.
The Packers. Right. That's gonna be a fun one.
I'm not high up. I know there's a lot of people that aren't, but I'm not high up on the Packers this year, whether their receiving core is injured or not. I don't know if I'm a Jordan Love guy.
He gives shades of both Rodgers and Favre. Which, I mean, what else do you expect from a Green Bay Packers quarterback?
Yeah, he doesn't play as well as them, though, in my opinion.
But I want to go back to a conversation that we started earlier. I want to bring up a message that I sent you earlier. I sent this text to you earlier in the day. And I want to see if I can show it or if it's blurry.
Yeah, no, we can't see that.
I would like to formally acknowledge the Patriots as legit and label Drake, Tom, Drake, May, Brady, May as the future GOAT of the NFL.
Drake May is the Tom Brady of the post-Tom Brady era. Drake May is him, without a doubt. I will always love Drake May. There's no such thing as a Mac Jones. There's only Drake May. Tom Brady's favorite quarterback ever. He's your mom's favorite quarterback. It is Drake May all the way.
Hang on. I want to see if I can do this. Give me a second. I am seeing if I can do this. Nope, it will not let me. So I am going to clap back real quick because I see that, and I hear the stupidity that is going on outside of my door. Let me just.
Hey, do what you need.
He's a Cowboys fan.
Ooh, yeah. There's no reason to be talking trash if you're a Cowboys fan. I don't know if you've heard of something called VHS tapes, but that is the last time you were relevant, was when those things were the active idea. We've gone through VHS tapes, DVDs, Blu-rays, 3D goggles. We're to the 8K world now, and the Cowboys are still trash. So I don't know if there's much you can say, sir.
Don't worry, next year's their year.
Always next year. There's always next year. It's like a Rockies fan. You're always bad until you're bad again. All right, let's do some good old screen sharing here.
Oh no. What are you gonna do?
Make some magic happen. Let me see if I can pull this up.
I'm very scared about what you're about to do.
Okay, all right. Can you guys see this?
I cannot.
You can't.
Oh, your screen has gone black. Patrick, you still there? Oh, okay. It's loading. Screen is sharing. Also, Dolphin Republic, I 100% agree with what you are saying. The Rockies will continue to be trash until Dick Monfort is 13 light years away from this franchise. Patrick, I would like to let you know that we can see what you are presenting, but we cannot see or hear you. Fire, what up, Kinkivi? Yeah, you see it now, right? We just see a black square where your face is.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I'm going to step away for a second. Give me one quick moment.
All right, guys, let's continue to try this. Can you still hear me and see me? All right, I'm going to take that as a yes. All right, real quick. Beginning of the second period, Avs are being outshot 16-9. Face-off percentage 58-41. Avs are 1 for 1 on the power play, which is huge, and 2 for 2 on the kill, which is also massive. They're being out hit 4-3. Shot blocks are 7 apiece. Giveaways 7-3, which means the defense is doing what they need to do. They have given one away. It's been taken away by Vancouver. Goal scored. Obviously, you got 2 McKinnons. One for Carlson directly after the power play ended, and then 3 penalties combined. So we hop back in here as the Avs continue to dominate in their second period history. I think we're ready for some good Avalanche hockey. What do we say? So teams are getting ready.
I just had to go put some friends in their place.
Okay. let me see if I can catch up on the chat here. I've been trying to figure things out. All right.
Report
5
you
Super Bowls to
standards.
3. Let's bring the Patriots 6. So Trump's there again. Rockies. No one should be making fun of the Rockies unless you're a Rockies fan. Because if you're making fun of the Rockies, then you're not an MLB fan. Unless you're a Rockies fan, then you're allowed to.
Yeah,
Because the Rockies aren't good.
It's like messing with your best friend. You can call your best friend stupid all you want, but the minute someone else calls him stupid, you're like, hey.
Yeah, it's uncalled for. Unless you're a Rockies fan. Wait. Hold on. Give me 1 second here.
And he's gone black again. Fun.
All right, sorry about that, guys. I'm back. We are ready to drop the puck of the second period. Middle frame here. 40 minutes left. Drury will be taking the opening face-off, and it'll be one back to Vancouver. Up the boards, neutral zone taken away by Manson. He'll push it in deep. Lakeinen will play the puck behind his net to his defenseman. Vancouver will try and get up the ice. Avs forecheck is strong so far. It'll come out. Taken by Manson. He'll fumble the puck a little bit, but Brent Burns, his partner, will grab it and bring it up to
That he lost
Drury.
there.
That could have been holding the stick. It is not. It looks like it'll go down for an icing, and the faceoff will come all the way back. All right, guys, hold on 1 second.
Yeah, the Rockies are just, they're the epitome of hell. It is genuinely frustrating to watch them at times. I know Patrick worked for the Rockies, so he can only say nice things about him, but I don't, so I can say mean things. God, it's awful. But hey, we have Moneyball now. What could go wrong? So the Canucks are going to take it out of the offensive zone. It's going to be on the boards. We have a little bit of a puck battle here. It's going to be cleared out of the offensive zone by the defense, and the Avs are going to control possession of the puck. It's Manson with the puck. He's going to skate behind the net. He's going to skate it up ice. Still maintains control of the puck, and he loses it as he gets to the offensive zone. Controls it near the back of the boards, and a bad pass off the boards is intercepted by the Canucks. I did my job. You're back.
Yes, yeah. I mean, broadcasting from a school building on a Sunday night. Some awkward sounds flying around. All right, let's get back into this. Vancouver now will come away with the puck. So they look to break it out up the ice. Backhanded into the zone to the left of Blackwood. Taze is the first one there. Tries to bump it up to Natchez in front of the net now. And scored by Vancouver.
Of course it's Sherwood.
Kiefer Sherwood again bites the Avalanche. As that one looked to go 5-hole Mackenzie Blackwood. And we are tied up at 2 early in the second period with 18-16 to go.
Can we just have one game where our former player doesn't come back to bite us in the butt? Please.
I mean, it wasn't even like a full turnover, just unlucky events back to back. Nate just couldn't get full stick on it and missed Lekanen. And then Sherwood, who was knocked down to the ice, just finds the open puck wide open in the middle of the net and goes 5-hole of Blackwood. So knotted up at 2 is not what you want to see after a 2-goal lead, but here we are. Avs know how to battle back, and I have no doubt they'll do it again tonight, as long as they can keep their mojo going. Turnover now. Nichushkin making a move and just misses Nelson on the backhand pass. Vancouver will try to get out of the zone, and they do. Neutral zone now at the red line, Avs at the boards. Vancouver will control it with Ben Myers. He'll now work his way up the ice, looking for a pass. He'll pass it back.
It's going to bounce into no man's land.
So Vancouver, after tying the game, will continue to move forward deep into the Avalanche zone. There's Olofsson. He'll grab the puck. I'm sorry, that was not Olofsson. That was Bardakov. Bardakov battling on the boards now to the left of Blackwood. Vancouver will come away with it. Ring it up the boards to the blue line, sent all the way back down. That pass misses. They'll battle on the boards again. Ross Colton's in there. Tays on the backside. Bardakov on the front. It comes out now. Got a race. Recovered by the Avs. In 1-on-3. That pass to the far side misses Drury. It'll come all the way back out of the zone, all the way down. Blackwood will stop it, hand off to his defenseman, Sam Malinsky. First time his name's been called tonight. Parker Kelly working up the short side. He'll go to the front of the nets. Get no shot away as he was pushed off the puck and covered by Lincoln.
Thought Nylander might have gotten his stick underneath there a little bit, but what do I know?
Yeah, it's been an awkward start to the second period here. Avs haven't gotten much going within the first 3:30, but
we look discombobulated is the best way to describe it. Just don't look like we're playing as ourselves right now. It looks like we've come out of this into the second period a little bit flat.
Yeah, I mean, after 4 days rest this week, they came into Edmonton and just blasted off. Playing back-to-backs anytime can be a little rough, but they looked good in the first period. I hope they can keep their energy going. Drury back in the face-off dot. He'll lose this one. Gloved down, though, by Manson at the blue line. He'll work it to the center of the ice, but no one was there. Vancouver will take the puck. Up the short side. Centered now by Evander Kane. That one goes through the stick. Evander Kane with the puck. He'll try and send it back low. Drury's there with it at the half wall to the right of Blackwood. And that'll be sent up and out now. Avs in the neutral zone. That's Olofsson. He'll get it in deep. Ben Myers will corral the puck behind the goal line and continue it around his defenseman. And that one will be sent down, not icing, as a stick was put on by Achan. Coming up from the Eagles, Avs still looking for the sixth defenseman while Gerard's been out. They've scrolled through a couple different guys. It's Achan tonight. Lakin with a good stick.
I beat one this time. Let's go.
So Lakenin will play the puck to Myers. He'll come up the boards. And knocked down in the neutral zone was Lekkonen. No call there. Avs will send it back deep.
Slid on his own a little bit there. Kind of glad there was no penalty call because that'd be a weird one.
There's been a lot of people on the ice tonight. It makes you wonder about ice quality in Vancouver.
Which is weird because Vancouver should have good ice because it's Vancouver.
I mean, everyone in general should, but especially right now. Hey, look, it's Rockies Now in the chat. What's up, Rockies Now?
What up, what up, what up?
Big news coming from them today, or this week in general, signing a president of baseball. Hunter Goodman winning the Silver Slugger for the first Rockies catcher to do so.
You know, I'd say he's pretty good, man.
I would agree, sir. He's a pretty good man.
It's a knee slapper right there.
That's good stuff. Rockies are having the best offseason out of any team, not named the Dodgers, but no one names the Dodgers because the Dodgers are trash. That one's on net. Lakenin can't find it. Finally, Colton gets there, but nothing on that one as Lakenin had the pad down. 14-26 face-off will go to the right of him. And we'll do it again. I'm not sure what happened there. The tip just missed the elbow. It bounced back off the back boards, and Nelson couldn't get a stick on it. That was close. Just misses the crossbar off the tip shot there. It was really close to the Avs taking the lead back. Let's see what Nick said earlier. Missed quite a bit of the chat. All right, we're talking.
I sent him a private message. Let's just say I sent him a private message.
All right. He's talking some trash about Dallas too. So.
Yep.
No one likes Dallas in any sport ever.
Nobody likes Dallas.
All right, back to it. We got 14-15 remaining. Avs looking for a breakout. So another missed pass. And it's taken away by Vancouver. It's Hughes working his ankles a little bit, going back and forth, trying to find some room. That stretch pass is not to his man. Avs behind the boards now. Or sorry, behind the goal at the boards. And puck will come out to the neutral zone. Chipped in by Lekin. He'll go off for a change. Second line coming off. Vancouver will hold the puck. They're doing a half change here. Hughes, turnover.
Oh, we
Avs
got
with
it
it now.
deep.
Brindley trying to find some room, getting his full guys back out there. He spins again. Finds Kelly. He'll toss it back up to the blue line. Good shimmy move, but cannot get the puck in. It trickles out. Avs have to tag back up. Going through the middle of the ice is McCarr. Passed over backdoor to Taze. It's behind him. I was real close to being another backdoor pass there by the Avalanche. Brindley's had a good shift here. And that slappers all the way down will be icing just to get out of the zone. Let Vancouver relax for a second. Hughes has been out there for a bit. These guys are stuck in their zone. Avs have the chance to put some pressure on, find a go-ahead goal here.
Yes, Dylan, I love that message. Let's go, Clorkdo Mammoth Sport Tem.
Yes, I agree. Let's go cold. I don't even know how to say that. Let's just say go Mammoth Spot Tem.
Mammoth Sport Tem.
Mm-hmm. The better Mammoth, if I do say so myself.
Absolutely.
So the answer is yes. Colorado is a real state. I do know because it is the best state in the country, without a doubt. 4 full seasons. The mountains, they got lakes, they got rivers. They have the best city in the world. McKinnon now straight away. His stick shatters. The head comes off. Breakaway now for Evander Kane. Taves trying to catch up to him. Evander Kane in front of that backhander goes wide. Right over the glove of Blackwood. Avs now trying to go the other way. They have a 3-on-2 if they can hurry. Backdoor to Landeskog. The pass is not there for Drury. He'll go back up top. Slap shot. Goal! No, it hits the post.
Wait a dang minute.
The slap shot from the blue line hits directly off the post. And Lakeinen will lay down on it and freeze the puck.
I want to watch a replay of that. That looked into me. And again, I am biased, but that did look into me.
I thought it was in. It's directly off the post. And they'll go to a timeout now. Jeez, that was really close. I did, in fact, say Colorado's the best state, yes.
I'd agree with that.
The Little Caesars Adderade, I hate to tell you, but the only team that can do Little Caesars Adderade is Detroit because they play in a Little Caesars arena, which is insane to me because Little Caesars is not Chicago or Detroit pizza, but still.
Jameel Reynolds, where do we begin? Man, Jameel Reynolds. So, Patrick, if you don't know, Jameel Reynolds was a member of the USF men's basketball team last year, and everyone in my friend group loves him.
Yeah, okay.
Because he was a random center who just randomly shot threes for no reason.
I mean, a center shooting threes, I only know one guy that can do that, and his name is Nikola Jokic. But
Agreed.
Ooh, favorite commentary team of all time. I got to go with the good old NBC playoff hockey team. Those guys were just nonstop. Eddie Olczyk. Man, those guys were good. I miss when NHL games kept the NBC broadcasters in there. Because when NBC had control of hockey, hockey was at its peak. So I definitely would have to say the 2015-ish, give or take, NBC broadcast team. So you have obviously Doc Emmerich, one of the greatest broadcasters of all time. Doc Emmerich was in there. Eddie Olczyk was his tag partner there. And I just love those guys. I miss those days of hockey. Everything was a lot better. He had the logo on the ice too. It's good stuff.
All right, the Avs should bring back Philip Grubauer. Thoughts?
He had his opportunity for those couple years after Varlamov left. Came out of winning with Washington. I am very, very happy with our tandem right now. We need no changes to Wedgwood and Blackwood. I am perfectly fine if Grubauer stays away. I don't even know, is he still with Seattle and he's just backing up
Let me check.
ASU legend Joey Decord?
I want to say Philip Grubauer was sent down to the AHL.
That would be insane.
Nope, he's the backup.
Oh, he's still the backup?
He was his last game was actually against Dallas, where they lost 2-1. So
man, there's someone in another edit bay right now being a little loud. But yeah, I'd be fine. Definitely not signing Carter Hart. He can go find himself in Vegas.
yeah, Carter Hart's in Vegas, and I hope he loses all of his money gambling.
I agree.
I am an avid Carter Hart hater.
I agree. I have some Philly friends, and they don't like talking about him anymore, which is just smart.
It wasn't like he was a decent hockey player, but he was an awful human being.
Yeah, any one of those guys, they shouldn't be signed again. I don't get it, but now I will not comment on any Sydney Sweeney rumors. I would just say stay tuned to the Instagram page and throw it a follow.
I have insider information. Okay. Yeah.
All right, back to the Avalanche here. 11:30 remaining in the second period. Up the boards now. Malinsky tries to get it back and misses the pass behind the Avs goal. Looking for a stretch pass. It will find Nelson up the middle of the ice. He's got Colton with him. Tries going to Olofsson instead. And that pass misses. Olofsson trying to collect the puck back, and it's turned over. Quinn Hughes now that shot directly off the chest of Blackwood. Avs cleared out of harm's danger. Harm's way. Wow, harm's danger is crazy. And slapped all the way down the ice. That'll be an icing against the Avs with 10:57 remaining in the period. So still 2-2. Avalanche have had some quick chances. Haven't been able to get anything substantial. Looks like they're just catching the breath a little bit after last night's glorious 9-1 victory. But anything in the NHL can happen. You just got to play another day, keep going. They're being outshot 21-11 right now. So if you remember yesterday, they were outshot similarly in the first period and then completely came back with a vengeance in the second.
I mean, I remember texting you after last night's game, after a 9-1 whooping of Edmonton. I knew that this game was going to end up being a little bit closer. Just, we put a lot of chips on the table game one, which I'm perfectly okay with. Anytime we can kick Edmonton in the rear the way we did is a good day. But I kind of knew that meant that Vancouver's going to play a tougher game against us.
I mean, I agree. It's just any time on the second night of back-to-backs is always going to be tougher. It doesn't matter who you play. I'm very, very happy with the performance last night. Putting up 9 in general is just great. But to do it against Edmonton, who's all talk and no bite, as always. Biggest threat. All right. Let's get this conversation over with. So, it doesn't matter how Dallas is playing right now. Dallas will always be Dallas. They have Ottinger right now. They'll continue to have him. And when the playoffs come around, Ottinger's a wall. And he always has been. He always will be. They still have a lot of depth. You saw we played them once earlier in the season. We won't play them for a bit. But Dallas will always be a problem. If we can win our division, we won't have to play them in the first round this year. So that's a plus. Outside of them, I mean, Vegas on paper, they're 18 points through 14 games. So it is still early in the year. Check back with me when the Olympics hit. As long as no one gets injured for either team there during the Olympics, I think we could see another Avs-Dallas matchup in the second round. Winnipeg, I don't think they can make a run for the division. Same thing with Chicago. But
close shot there. Nate just almost had a free lane right near the goal. He just couldn't get his stick on the puck. No. Oh, good defense. Oh, no, they're going to call a penalty on that?
I don't know about that one.
Oh, my God. Kidding. That looked, he did get a little body on it. That looked like great defense from Val there.
Yeah,
that's not a great call. There. I disagree with that call wholeheartedly.
I want to see a replay on that one, but just naked eye, that's not a holding call. That was just good defense.
This would be interference, right?
Yep, that's
I put
interference.
up his hands for interference.
I think I saw a hold. I couldn't tell.
It was either this or this. It was one of the two.
But yeah, so Avs, Dallas, Vegas. We'll have to see if Anaheim can hold. 2 minutes
I'm
for
always
fighting
worried
would be
about
something.
Chicago. Just they are one of those teams who can always be sneaky against us. And if they keep playing the way they're playing now, they're still dangerous. Frankly, any team in the Central Division has the potential to be dangerous against us. The Mammoth have looked really, really good. I've been very impressed.
Yeah, outside of their ripoff of a team name, team logo, and mascot, I really do like who they have on their team. When they left Arizona, they were young, but they're starting to find their groove. They're starting to play well. And I would not be surprised if Utah can find themselves a deep playoff run over the next couple of years.
I would love to see Utah in the playoffs. Honestly, I think Utah would show up fantastic for the playoffs.
Well, I hate to tell you, but their attendance this year's been poor.
Really?
It's not been great. They've been bragging about it, but when you actually look deep into the numbers, their attendance has not been there. Let me see if we can pull up the numbers here. So their attendance is up this year from last, but that does help with the renovations they made to the Delta Center. I will give them props for that. The renovations they've made to allow hockey fans to have better views of the game. Not just that, but they've also added in cheaper concession stands, which has started a trend throughout sports.
Honestly, I wish every team did cheaper concessions. I mean, at the USF football game, I watched a friend get a drink and an alcoholic beverage for $40.
Yeah, I paid $12 for a water the other day.
Yeah, that's ludicrous.
Yeah, it's not great, guys. But all right, back to the Avs. They showed that replay there. I still don't see a call.
They called a hook in there. They called a hook.
It's extremely light either way.
Ticky-tack call. What are you going to do about it? It's hockey.
So 1:35 left on the power play. Vancouver set a backdoor pass. That one goes wide.
That was truthfully a beautiful setup by Vancouver. We are very lucky that shot was not on target.
Yes. I hate to tell you, but Arizona Coyotes will be back one day as their names have been sold to the NHL, and they will be expanded back over the next 5 to 10 years when the NHL adds 3 to 4 more teams.
I totally forgot they're doing another round of expansion.
Yeah, we're probably getting them in Arizona. Good glove save.
Good save.
Blackwood keeping it out. 58 seconds to go on the power play. Faceoff will be to the left of him. So we're probably getting Arizona back. We're going to add Nashville eventually too. It's tough when you go from there. There's been people talking about Atlanta. Portland's been talked about in the baseball world.
The problem is you can't go back to Atlanta. They failed twice. They've had ample opportunity, and they failed twice. You can't. I
agree. They're a baseball and football city. I don't think they can do much else after that.
Nope. I'd love to hear. I know Dylan's still in the chat. I would love to hear his thoughts because I know he's an Atlanta guy. Love to see if he thinks Atlanta can survive a third try.
And we did have a question posed: best NHL arena I've been to. Personally, Ball Arena and Mullet Arena are the only ones I've been to. I've been to 15 MLB parks. So if you want to ask me about that, I have an answer there. But when it comes to hockey, I'm still working on traveling around it. I want to get to MSG one day here soon.
Agreed.
But not yet.
Like, not even facetiously. I 100% agree. I do want to go to MSG for a game. I want to go to UBS Arena for a game. I want to catch all the Canadian stadiums. I want to go to a game in the Bell Center. But right now, it's just not. Right now, the only two that I've been to have been Avs and Lightning. And I think Amalie, I will continue to call it Amalie. I don't care about its new name. It will forever be Amalie to me, just like it's Pepsi Center. I thought Amalie was great, but I think Ball Arena, there is not a bad seat in the house there.
No. No, there's really not. And that's the case with most Colorado stadiums. No matter where you go, you always have a great view, especially Coors Field.
And yes, unfortunately, as Brain just mentioned in the chat, I did go to last year's Avs Lightning game, and it was far.
Poor. Yeah. However, I do remember a certain season where
I was rolling with the punches.
Yeah, I do remember a certain season though where Tampa couldn't get anything going. So
Was that
yeah,
say?
I think that blurry hat has something to do with it.
Does that say? 2022 Stanley Cup champions. End of three-peat. Watch out, Dylan.
Nope. And they'll stop Florida again this year too if they have to. All right, so kill is over. Avs are 3 for 3 on the penalty kill. 7:40 remaining in the second period. Vancouver will continue to control their defensive zone as the Avs finally get some guys back onto the ice. Sherwood tried finding the streaker down the left side of Vander Kane. Could not
There's
get
a streaker on the ice. Oh no!
Hey, it'd be crazy.
Sorry.
It would be wild.
It would
McKinnon
it would
in
be
the hash marks could not get it. Go ahead. All right, so now into the neutral zone. Avs will recover the puck. That's Makar. He'll skate it out now, up into the neutral zone, through the ice, across over to McKinnon. McKinnon will go back up. Shot blocked immediately. It'll be pushed out of the zone all the way down. Icing is waved off. So Tays will get to the puck, send it up to his D partner, Makar. And he'll get it to Olofsson. Skating down in front of the penalty boxes and shoots the puck into the zone. Other side there, Nelson. He works it to his partner up top now. Slap shot off the foot of Lakeinen. Now Achan's working the puck around. He'll go up top to Malinsky. That wrister's blocked into the corner. Nelson, he'll get it right back up top. Achan, he'll go low. Right to Vancouver. Can't get it up and out. Good stick there. Avs are working the puck deep with the second line. Turnaround shot by Olofsson. And hand pass will be called. So that faceoff will come out into the neutral zone in front of the Avalanche bench. 6:06 remaining.
Great opportunities there. Great deflection by, I couldn't really see what number that was, but that was a great deflection. Just Lakeinen got a great pad on the puck and just was able to knock it away.
It looks like that might have hit Olofsson's stick. It was either him or hit off the Vancouver player, but either way we play on. So 6:08 now in the neutral zone and brought up the ice. McKinnon now, he'll stop, pull up, looking for a pass. One-timer by Taves.
Oh,
good shot. Makar will send it back down behind the net. The half wall comes right back up, and Makar, who left his post, puck will come out for Vancouver. 3-on-3, Taves with a little baseball hit there. Works the puck out of the zone.
Probably be better got the Rockies lineup.
Right? I mean, I've seen him multiple times at Coors. He's a great man, and he loves his baseball, but that did not look like it was a home run there.
All right. We got another question from Braden. Create an all-time Avs starting roster.
All right. So are we doing lines? I need an update here. Do you want me to do
for the sake of
fourth line?
For that commercial break, we have 1:30 according to ESPN. Let's just do starting 3 forwards, starting 2 defensemen, starting goalie.
Okay. All right. McKinnon, Sakic, Forsberg, Makar, and I think I'm going to say Rob Blake and then Patrick Waugh.
I pretty much agree with that. I think for me, just in my lifetime of watching hockey, I think Forsberg and Landeskog could be changed out for one another. I think Forsberg does deserve the first spot over Landy for now. But you know what? Just to make ours different, I'm putting Landy in as my right wing.
All right. All right.
On defense, I am absolutely rolling with Makar. Yeah, from there on, I agree with you. I'm going to put Landeskog in instead of Forsberg.
Yeah, there's no other goaltender in the NHL that can top Patrick Waugh, in my opinion. You have Brodeur. Brodeur's a great goaltender. But I don't know. Patrick Waugh's my guy. Just not as a coach. As a player, love him. As a coach,
Can't really hear because I got 2 Stanley Cup rings plugged in my ear.
yep, there you go. Detroit's a mess. Now it looks like Josh has a secret admirer in the group chat right now.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know Squidward?
I do not know who that is.
I think Squidward loves you, dude.
Hang on.
All right, so it looks like they're actually bringing the face-off to center ice. Ooh.
I have some serious questions for my friends.
We're gonna have a sit down.
I am going to be having a sit-down conversation with a lot of them.
All right, puck in deep now, Vancouver. They're going to start to try and get a cycle, and whiffed on the puck was Garland. Avalanche will come up in the ice. If they move, they can get Drury now. Fumbles the puck. He'll just send it into the corner, try and keep possession. Olsen with it. And he's shoved off the puck. Vancouver will take it away and working into the zone now. Straight away shot wide off the backboards in front of the net, and Malinsky will skate it away. Luckily, there was no one there for Vancouver, else it could have been cleaned up. Avs can't get it out of the zone. Vancouver will recover. It's now directly behind the net. And the Avs will get it up and just cleared down. Lankinen will play it. Avs will get a change. 4:36 remaining in the second period. That'll be sent through everyone, and no icing is called there. It was really close. Might have been icing. Refs say no. Puck battle against the boards now. Short side. Comes up to the blue line. Tossed over to the other end. Shot for rebound. Does not get through. Cleared out of the way by Taze. Now to the right. Against the boards. Drury's holding his man. Ref hasn't called anything. We'll take it. Still a battle for the puck. It does not come out. Kept it at the blue line. Delayed call now against the Avs. Looks like the far ref will call something. Guy outside the zone. Olofsson will be skated to the box. And they will call holding on Olofsson. That was Olofsson over there, not Drury. So, yeah, that is holding. I thought so. So, Vancouver will go on a quick 2-minute power play here for holding.
Yeah, that looked like the right call there. Just holding this guy down near the boards.
Yeah, that was not a good play there.
Nope.
13U path. I don't.
Nope, you don't, Patrick. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna put that on the side.
All right, puck dropped. Won by Vancouver. Over 3 on the power play tonight. The Avs have been perfect on the kill. Now the hash marks up top of the circle. Slap shot. Saved by Blackwood. Squeaks out and sent out of the zone. All the way down. Lankinen will stop the puck. 1:40 remaining in the power play. Slingshot is Hughes. He'll drop it back again. Garland's with the puck. Up the middle. He'll pass it off, get it right back. Vancouver sends it out of their own zone. They'll have to tag back up and reset. 1:20 remaining on the power play. Pettersson drops at the blue line. Good stick work there by Drury. Does not come all the way out. Straight away, good stick there. It does not come out, but Kelly with a good stop for a second. Hughes now straight away. Good block by Jack Drury. Oh, man, he is on the ice. He's in a little bit of pain. Slow to get up, but he's there. In front of the net now. That shot goes wide. Hughes will recover. He'll go down to the short side. Pettersson.
Ooh, that took a weird bounce. Oh, goodness.
Cleared away now. Ooh, good work by the killer so far. Drury and Kelly are phenomenal at the front of that line. Drew will go off after a couple block shots. Kelly as well. 30 seconds remaining now on the power play for Vancouver. Worked into the zone behind the net. And that's another good stick by the Avalanche Killers. They'll send it all the way down. Lankinen will collect with 20 seconds to go and dump it off for Hughes. Vancouver's captain finds a stretch pass, works it into the offensive zone. Makar on him, he'll just grab it and flip it right out.
That's
That
gonna
is
be a
why he's the
killer.
Norris winner. He's the greatest defenseman on the earth. The Avs are now 4 for 4 on the penalty kill tonight. Phenomenal work by them.
This penalty kill is
155
the single
remaining in the
reason why
second
this game
period.
is so close. Or it's still tied.
Yeah, they did a great job on that one there. So Avs still stuck in their own zone. Second line kills are out there. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. 140 remaining. Makar shoves his man down. Avs will recover the puck. Working up the ice is
good
Olofsson.
shot.
He's got Lehkonen with him. Olofsson will shoot. Blocker down. Vancouver with it now. And they will bring it into the neutral zone. Skated up ice
what
now.
interception.
So another great stick. Yes, like you said, good interception there. Avs now looking for a quick rush. Sent through the middle of the ice. Vancouver again, just all the passing lanes right now. Avs still have the puck up straight away now. Passed off to Malinsky. Avs will look to reset below the board.
Good shot here.
Pass. And McKinnon playing pass. McKinnon top of the zone. To the circles. One-timer saved by Lehkonen. Off of Lehkonen.
Oh, call it. They called it. Oh, no, did they?
Looks like they did not. No tripping there.
Really?
Player went down.
I mean, that looked clear as day to me. What do I know?
Really close. We'll have to see replay. Wonder if the refs thought Landeskog went down a little too easily. I don't know, though. We got 25 remaining in the second period, 24.9 as the puck exits the ice. Avs do, in fact, need to lock in. As we said before, playing on back-to-backs, that was tough. But, yeah, it is Vancouver. They're not a bad team. 8 wins so far this year. It looks like that was a cross-check on Landeskog, so that's clean play. But a little bit to go here in the second period. Avs still tied at 2 with Vancouver. So face off to the right of Blackwood. 24.9 remaining in the second period. Brock Nelson is in there for the Avs. Puck still not dropped. Now it is. Avs will win the face-off. Up now to Colton. He'll send it through. Just to the right of Lehkonen.
That's a good pass.
Possession Avalanche. Manson goes across the blue line. Shot wide.
5.
Nelson's trying to fight for the puck. He'll finally get it back. Top of the zone. Manson spins around his man. In the circle now. Shot directly into the chest of Lehkonen with 1.6 remaining in the second period. So not much time remaining here for the Avs. Maybe win the faceoff, get a quick shot. See if they can grab a lead before the period's up. It looks like we will be heading to the third. Tied at 2. The Avs will need to dig in and fight for 2 points tonight. And face-off won by Vancouver. That'll be it for 20 or 40 minutes of play. Middle frame over. 1 goal for Vancouver, nothing for the Avs. We will head into our second intermission. All tied up at 2.
Not the greatest period there from the Avs. Just Kiefer Sherwood caught us on our back foot at the beginning of the period, and it looked like near the end we were starting to regain our composure. But it can't take you 16 minutes into a period to regain your composure. You got to figure out a way to regain it as quickly as possible. And unfortunately, we just didn't do it there. That's why this game's still tied at 2.
Yeah, 2 penalties in the back half of the second period is not what you want either. So they did a good job. Killers will win the game for us tonight if we can find that go-ahead goal in the third period. But for now, go through the game plan, regroup, and come back out in the third period strong.
Absolutely.
All right, guys, we've reached our second intermission. I'll go back through the chat here, see if there's any questions worth answering.
Oh, okay.
That's not. No. All right, let me close my computer here for a second. The Avalanche have the best jerseys and color scheme in the entire NHL. The only other ones you can compare them to is no one else. You can't compare them to. The perfect burgundy, the blue, the silver, right on the crest. Like, it's perfect. I'm not a huge fan of the third jersey alternates, but when it comes to the home jerseys, it's phenomenal.
Absolutely.
If they're mid, who's your top? And you can't say Tampa because it's just blue.
I'm going to step away for a couple minutes again, guys. I'll be back in a short bit.
I mean, if you're thinking the Avs color scheme is mid, who's your top tier? Who's your S tier color scheme then? Because I don't think there's one much better than the Avs. All right, so question here says, what is the plan for the team's future? And what can fans expect from the management? All right, so easily answered is Joe Sakic and Chris McFarland are staying in their positions. They're strong. They're perfect for the squad. They've built this team. They will continue to build this team. As of right now, if everyone stays healthy and comes back, I don't think any moves need to be made at the deadline. I want us to stay the same way, stay where we are, and continue to move forward. We don't have very many draft picks, so team's future sits at what we do in this offseason. As everyone knows, we did just extend Marty Necas to an 8-year contract. So he will be with us for the next while, which is huge. We avoid another Rantanen situation. That does bring up the point, though, of what do we do with Cale Makar? So cap next year does move up. We will have $14 million to spend next offseason as of right now. The Avs will need to extend Makar. He has 1 year left after this season. He is the big player we need to stay. Other guys will be free agents. Kivi Ranta, I think, will be back out there. Olofsson was only on a 1 year deal, so we'll need to re-sign him as well. Malinsky signed a 1 year contract this season, so that's going to be a tough one. Brent Burns will also be gone after the season. If we can win him the cup, I think he probably retires. Let's see. Who else? Let's see. Drury's an RFA after this season, which means restricted free agents, which means we get the first opportunity to extend him. If we can't reach an agreement, he will then be a full-on free agent. Gavin Brindley is also an RFA, and Zakhar Bardakov as well. On the defensive side, we said Malinsky, Brent Burns, Jack Achan is a free agent after this year, and Scott Wedgwood. So there's a couple things they need to do. We need to figure out how to use our money properly. That might mean dumping someone off and just using our younger guys. That's what we did this year. We traded both Miles Wood and Charlie Coyle to open up that cap space, which in turn helped us sign Aegis. But with Makar being a free agent after next season, and Gerard, as well as Ross Colton and Arturi Lehkonen, we really got to figure out our money situation fast, or else we won't be able to sustain what we have right now, just like in 2022. All right, Devils, Golden Knights, Canucks, Ducks. I do like the Canucks. Canucks have a good color scheme. The blue and the green is unique. Haven't seen much of that since the Whalers. Golden Knights, I mean, it's new, so it has that, but the gold and the black, it's not terrible. I think my hate for Vegas already throws them down the drain. The Devils aren't bad. I think the logo could be better. I mean, it's not a poor logo. It just doesn't fit the same, you know? And the Anaheim Ducks, I really like the mask, the old school goaltender mask on the Ducks. If they just use their random Anaheim Ducks logo, then it's dumb. But they've brought back the old school hockey goaltender mask. I really like that. The orange is good. Their new jerseys are a lot better than what they had. Was not a fan of the duck foot logo. I was not not great, but where they're at now, it's definitely a lot better. I do still think those are below the Avs, in my opinion. Yeah, conditioning staff with the 49ers. I have a roommate who's a Niners fan. We've talked about that before. Same thing with the Rockies minor league system with so many injured arms. If this team stayed healthy over the past 5 years, going back to the bubble, we could have at least 3 cups right now. It's insane. But no one can stay healthy, and that's just hockey. Dominic asked, why is the team not improving despite investment? I'm not sure what you're talking about necessarily. We are the best team in the NHL right now. So, and following that was questions about overcoming current struggles. I think the only current struggles this team has is power play, and that just takes time. It takes time to be able to come back and grow chemistry with guys on the ice who you're not normally with. You have McKinnon, Lehkonen, Nelson, Makar, and Taze. Not Taze the second line, but Makar and sometimes when Chushkin, Natchez is out there. So it can be a little weird how they do that. Josh, you are muted. He's still talking. Josh, you're muted.
And even more, dang it, I am back. Sorry. So Braden has asked for my opinion on his top color schemes, which are the Devils, the Golden Knights, the Canucks, and the Ducks. Honestly, the Devils' red and black is okay. Their red and green color scheme is one of the better, unique ones in the NHL, and I wish they used it more. The alternates are good, but I wish they use it, to be honest, as a primary. I think it looks better. The Golden Knights, their gold home jersey is I'm going to say it, the only good jersey they have. Was never a fan of their gray homes or their white aways. For the Canucks, I like it. I think it's better than the weird red phase they had. And I personally think it's better than the black and yellow phase. But I think green and blue it's a good one, but it's not on my top list. And the Ducks. I loved the Ducks rebrand. I thought it was fantastic. I think their jerseys are top 5 in the NHL. I think they're behind the Avs. And as much as I hate to say it, because you guys know how much I hate them, I think I have the Blues above them. I love the Blues' most recent redesign.
Saying anything nice about the Blues is your first mistake.
Okay, well, let me say something bad. Jordan Binnington is a POS.
Completely agree. Could not agree more. That man needs to learn how to stay away from hockey. Whether he was joking about stealing Ovechkin's puck or not, it was just not okay.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, let's scroll back through here, see if there's any more questions. Feel free to drop more in.
Okay, I would like to acknowledge that Dom's questions at Dominic Hubbard, his questions were not about the Colorado Avalanche.
Were they the Rockies?
They were about the Colorado Rockies. Now the questions make a little more sense.
That changes things because I'm like, what do you mean improving? All right, let's get back into this. So I heard Josh say before, I do work at Coors Field. You can see me behind home plates on TV broadcasts over the summer while I'm there. It's a great gig. I love that. Coors Field, best ballpark in the league. The team, the product, well far away from being good. There's some highlights in there. You have Hunter Goodman, Silver Slugger, All-Star, just all around phenomenal. Jordan Beck's finding his game. Brenton Doyle in the outfield still helping his bat along. Some of the pitchers are coming. They're not here. They're on their way. But all right, let's go through question by question. Why is the team not improving despite the investment? All right, this question makes a lot more sense now.
No investment.
That is exactly it. So when you have Dick Munfer at the top of the food chain who doesn't do anything, nothing else will happen. The the best thing they've done for the team in a while was firing Bud Black. I, for one, was happy to see that. I know the guys at Rockies now are not completely on board with that. There's a couple that were happy with, a couple that were not as happy. But he definitely needed to go. He was a little too old for the current league that we're in. So with Schaefer coming in, he was able to switch up the game. We won more. We had a pretty good start to the second half, and we did not become the worst team in the league in the history of history. So sign a new baseball president of operations. He'll sign a new GM.
Moneyball!
We got Moneyball. So hopefully that helps.
I can't lie. I'm a little excited for it.
If you'll see my tweets on there, I have my answers to that. But, he'll sign a GM. I did hear today they haven't talked to Warren Schaefer since they signed our president of baseball operations. So that's a little interesting. I'll come back to that one in 1 second. But I like Schaefer. We'll see if they keep him this year. That's still up in the air. But, once they find their GM, they continue to move forward. Where did the chat go? There it is. So we'll go from there. But as of right now, we need to sign players. There's a lot of free agents out there. Murakami is one of them. We need a third baseman. Don't let him go to LA. I would like to sign Murakami. Bregman's an option. The tough part is no one wants to come to Colorado. So, all right. Next question. Overcome struggles. Like I said, we have a new face.
Management.
Yeah, exactly. We have a new face in charge of baseball operations, which means Sigmund gave up a little bit more control. We haven't had a baseball op in a while. So he'll come in, he'll sign a new GM, and hopefully they can decide to sign players. You really have to have a good pitch to make sure pitchers specifically can come in, because that's something we lack right now. We have a lot of young guys coming up the ranks, but as it comes to MLB stars, we don't have anything. So we really need to work on our pitch, make sure we have guys coming. But it just takes time. I posted articles for Rockies now saying 2027 is our year to make the playoffs. I still think if we play baseball that year, which is still unknown, if we play in 2027, I do think the Rockies still have a chance to make the playoffs that year, just based off how things have been going.
I still think I'm personally back in the mode of 2028. Just continue pushing it back because we are now officially installing a completely new regime, a completely new trial and error system, a completely new way of building a team.
Yes, R.I.P. Kelly.
R.I.P. Kelly.
All right, and plan for the future. It begins with how management wants to do management. If they want to sign players, then pretty please sign players and we'll have a future. If they want to keep waiting on our prospects, Ethan Holiday, Charlie Condon, Jared Thomas, if those guys are coming, but it takes a lot of time. And when they get into the MLB, it takes even longer. Those guys might not be effective for 5 to 7 years. You don't know. That's why you really have to work the free agency market and not just wait on your farm system. So over the next, how long do we have until game 1 of the regular season? We have 137 days until the regular season starts.
But who's counting?
Definitely not me.
I'm not counting. I do not anticipate baseball season.
But so 137 days from now, we have until then to figure out our direction. If it's a good direction, then who knows what can happen. I'm pulling for our first step there is 500. Once we can get to 500, then we'll go forward from there.
I mean, I think even that's too far of a first step. Our first step should be being a competent baseball team again.
We were in the second half, at least the beginning of it.
I mean, we weren't the worst team in baseball history. We'll take it.
Exactly. And yes, shout out to Zach Veen. Get him playing time. Get Chris Bryant off my roster and put Zach Veen up in there. That man is the aura that this team is missing. Zach Veen brings young energy in, and we need to keep him as long as we can. And it starts by bringing him up.
I do think he needed a little bit more time to develop. We wanted him up. He was flashy. I mean, he just proved he's not quite ready yet. He did play well in AAA throughout the span of the season. I wish he was one of our September call-ups, but to each their own. Bad management. But I think he'll start this season on the major league roster, and we'll see what he does.
Yeah, it'll be interesting this year to see what happens with our young prospects. Ryan Ritter, Warming Bernabel, Aaron Schunk, I think. Did he
gave up the
ask
home
for free
run
agency?
for Warming Bernabel. Still one of my favorite videos on the internet.
I think Aaron Schunk might be a free agent. Yes, Aaron Schunk did ask for free agency this year, so he is no longer a Rocky. That just means we need third baseman.
Anyways.
So Ritter, Veen, Dolander should be interesting. Palmquist should be interesting this year. Victor Vodnik. I will say I was extremely upset, and if you guys follow our Twitter page, you'll know this. Dugan Darnell was waived at some point after the season and was picked up by Pittsburgh. Someone who talked with Dugan Darnell a couple times in his family. It was quite upsetting. I was there, his first career win in that 17-16 comeback victory over Pittsburgh, and he's in Pittsburgh now. So I don't know. Our pitching needs to find themselves before everything else.
The pitching needs to figure out what the heck they're doing. Honestly, I am really excited for Chase Dollander with an analytical approach, because there were moments where I was watching Bud Black, Hunter Goodman, and Warren Schaefer call pitches, and I was like, that doesn't seem like the right pitch for that situation.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm excited to see what he does. I hope that a little bit more of a sinker is involved in his pitch mix, utilizing a better pitch than his curveball, because it's not as effective in Coors Field. The main thing the Rockies need to do is acknowledge that they play in Coors Field and adjust to it. A lot more sinkers, a lot less sliders and fastballs.
At the time when they sent Dolander back down, he was the team leader in road ERA. Obviously, he was the worst home ERA, but when you have a pitcher that can pitch on the road like he could, it was tough to see him go down. So,
I mean, that feels like the same story with every Rockies pitcher ever. Pitched great at home and just couldn't pitch well on the road. Or
opposite.
Stop. Scratch.
But yeah, so
it's 4 here, people. I'm losing my mind.
With Bud Black being gone, though, he did not like playing young players, and Schaefer does, because Schaefer was manager for them in the minor leagues.
Genuine question. Would you want Warren Schaefer to stay as the manager of the Rockies? Real quick, as the puck drops for the third period.
I'd say yes. Give him one shot here, and we'll see what happens. But gotta sign free agents first.
Yep. Jake Bird. What about bullpen arms like Jake Bird? I miss him.
Yeah, so he's talked about Ryan McMahon and Jake Bird.
Tip and goal. Yeah, Arturi Lehkonen.
He's ahead again.
Sorry.
Oh my God, you're quite ahead. Holy crap.
Here,
holy tip.
Wow. About 20 seconds, so I'll count 20 seconds in my mind.
That was a heck of a tip by Arturi Lehkonen. There's a reason why they call him Good Stick Lecky, because that was perfect. I have never seen a tip like that in quite some time. Just directly in between the circles, reaching over Quinn Hughes there, reaching over Quinn Hughes, also known as the worst defenseman in the league. He just tips it right into the back of the net. The Avalanche have taken the lead early in the third period.
That was just beautiful. Caught us completely off guard as I was answering a question about Jake Bird, and out of nowhere. All right.
Yep, so 19:27 and counting in the second period.
Okay, I think we're back on time now. I think I timed it up perfectly.
Perfect. Yeah, so Arturi Lehkonen gets the Avs back ahead here in the third period. 19:23 remaining now. And, when you need to find someone who can score clutch goals, as Avs fans and Habs fans know, Arturi Lehkonen's the guy you want to go to.
I prefer Arturi Lehkonen.
It's a work of art, baby.
Glazer 18. Shout out Denver Glazer 18. One of the best Instagram accounts out there if you like Colorado sports. If you do, go drop them a follow. They are hilarious. Doesn't matter what sport.
All right, so Vancouver with it now. Ooh, that was almost a bad bounce off the back leg of Nelson. So assists on that Lehkonen goal. Brent Burns, Nathan McKinnon. That's Burns' 7th assist of the season.
Unk still got it. Let's go.
Really great signing again this year. Only $1 million plus a bonus if he plays more than half the games this year, which he most likely will.
And even
the man has not missed a game in quite some time. So slap shot from the point, misses wide. It'll come all the way down. Icing called. Avalanche sent it. 18:33 left in the third period.
Man, that goal was just a great sequence of plays there. Perfect tip by Leckie. Really well-placed opportunity by Brett Burns there. Just put it perfectly for Lehkonen to reach a stick out and redirect it. Beautiful.
Yep. It's Leckie's 5th of the season. So he looks to continue his historically great words word, guys. Don't worry, words word. It's historically great years with the Avs.
He has been one of my underrated favorite players on the team because he comes in, he gets the job done. I don't want to pull out the stereotypes, but he's a lunch pail guy, first guy in, last guy out.
Always. He's that good. So Nichushkin now centers across the ice and bobbled by Achan. He would have had a great opportunity. No one on him to snipe a puck in. Drury with it now. Circles to the right. Lehkonen, that one goes off the glove and wide. Hit from behind. No cross-check call there. Out of the pile with Nichushkin. He'll pass it up. Achan straight away. He'll go down the boards to Malinsky. He bobbled the puck a bit, and he'll send it around. Natchez, it goes right off his stick and sent out by Vancouver. Both teams will get changes here. Malinsky goes back up to Achan. He looks up the ice. He'll find Olofsson, who'll send it in. Parker Kelly now with Landeskog battling against the boards. It'll come out for Vancouver. He'll just try and spin away, but will not. Good stick there by the Avs. Turn over again. Vancouver get into the neutral zone. Really close to offsides, and it will be called. Both Vancouver players are standing on the blue line while the puck is all the way in.
One is on all fours, the other is in a splits. Going,
that
what?
Perfect Vancouver hockey photo right there. But I do believe that was offside. Someone was offsides, and I think it was
perfect Vancouver hockey photo is the images of the riots.
100%. All right, so that faceoff will come out in front of the penalty boxes now, and that is won back by McKinnon. Chipped up the ice, tipped into the offensive zone, Lehkonen behind his net down the trapezoid. He'll play the puck. Comes up to McKinnon. He just puts a quick backhander on net, goes behind. Centering pass tipped away by Vancouver. Brindley will go up to the top of the zone. Makar. Go back again as the first one's blocked. Now it's McKinnon. He's shimming around out there. Broken stick for Vancouver. Centering pass.
Oh, that was if that pass converted, I would have jumped out of my chair.
See, this is what I like seeing. Jared Bednar has put Brindley back on the first line for the second time in 2 games since he's been back from his concussion. Brindley's been playing phenomenal. He's speedy, he's fast, he knows how to stick with these big dogs and create multiple chances on that rush there. So Vancouver going the other way, that puck missed and will go all the way back behind their net. Recovered now by
very scary setup, in my opinion. It looked like that could have been a goal for Vancouver.
So in the offensive zone now, cycling the puck. One-timer on net did not get tipped.
Geez. Can we stop having heart attacks on defense?
Centers again. Vancouver just sitting there. Garland couldn't get a stick on it. Skips over the stick. Now breakaway. All the way down the ice. Shot off the glove again. Rebound. Straight away is Nelson off the pad.
Dang it.
To put it away, and he could not. Vancouver will get it up the ice. Multiple good chances in a row there by the Avalanche second line. Vancouver now trying to collect the puck. It'll be just sent back to the Avs zone while they change. And the Avs Malinsky will hold it behind Blackwood. Natchez will take it away, come right up the middle of the ice. Tries dumping it, but it's picked off by Vancouver and turned back up into the neutral zone. Now in goes Natchez again. He's to the left and go right behind Lehkonen. I'm sorry, that's Drury. Go to the blue line, one-timer blocked in traffic. Rebound, shot right off.
Dang it. I saw, oh my God. I want to preface how I'm reacting like that because I saw the graphics behind the net change and I thought it was a goal, but it was just a Pepsi ad.
I'm personally not a fan of the graphics on the board.
I think they're okay. Regular. Like, it's weird when they change camera angles and all of a sudden you see an ad for Popeyes. Not the chicken, the cartoon Popeyes.
Right, exactly. Vancouver now straight away. That one's rebounded right in front. It's no Av there. Vancouver still with it.
Oh, wow.
And
Great
Natchez will just
defense.
chip it
Way
out
to
of harm's
clear the
way. Oh
garbage
my
out
God.
from near the net.
Canucks were circling in front of the net. Luckily, nothing happened. Avs were able to get it out. It's back in the defensive zone now. It'll come into the neutral zone. Vancouver's still with it. Avs get one man off. That pass
I
misses,
thought he
goes
was.
wide. Kelly tried knocking that one away. It will not happen. Bodies down on the ice. Vancouver keeping possession. Behind the net to the left of Blackwood now. Up top to the blue line. Quinn Hughes. He gets around a man. Now down to the goal line. Behind and around. Cannot find a man to dump it off to. Now he does. Back up top. Shot on.
Good save.
One's right
God,
off
get
of
the fuck
Blackwood.
out of the
Still
zone.
circling. That one's off Blackwood again. Avalanche need to get the puck out of the zone. They get possession. It is flipped up. It is flipped out.
Vancouver picks it up quickly.
Vancouver quickly back in now. Avs only able to get one man off again. Circling run is Hughes. Straightaway shot. Blocked in traffic. Rebound sitting there. Avs get it away. And a penalty will be called against Vancouver. It is delayed. All the way down. Likinen will play the puck. And the Avs will go on the power play. Heck of a job by them there. Deep and dead in the defensive zone. And Evander Kane tripping the man. And the Avs will get a power play for their hard work. Holy cow.
It took a while to stab in the dark at who it was.
Go to a TV timeout real quick, but the Avs doing what they need to do and keeping the puck out of the net, and they're rewarded with a tripping call against Evander Kane.
Yeah,
He'll get a man advantage.
He'll
get a breather.
Who committed the penalty?
So good stuff going on so far.
It's like with the Broncos. Every time there's a running back that gets wide open in the back of behind the defense, I'm like, I already know who was in coverage. I'm not even going to ask.
So it's been a good start to the third period here. Continue to move forward. 3-2 lead still. Thank you to Avs Stats for the stats. McKenna's passed. Daniel Sedin is now 82nd all-time on the NHL points leaderboard. Nathan McKinnon passes another great hockey legend, works his way higher up in the rankings. So we were talking before about where the legends will sit. McKinnon's currently 82nd in points, and he still has at least another 6 seasons to go.
He is truly one of the. He's not Crosby. He's not Ovechkin. But it's like Jokic, where when he retires, I'm going to be looking back and saying, I am so glad that man played for the team in my city, because I am so glad he wasn't on any other team.
I agree. And they need to figure it out with Jokic. I heard them talking about this offseason. Jokic doesn't want to go anywhere. Nuggets fans don't want to go anywhere. So if he can stay, he can stay.
So I saw a great video about it where it was like a guy who usually talks about basketball was talking like the reason they didn't sign him to extension this year is because Jokic wanted an extra $50 million next year. And every single Nuggets fan and every single fan, GM, management, everyone was like, yeah, I do that. Every single talking head was said, Laker. And it was stupid.
Yep. It's not that he wants to leave. It's that he knows if he waits one more year, he'll get the money he wants. And I think the Nuggets will be perfectly fine giving it to him.
Absolutely.
All right, so as on the power play, 12:58 in the third period. They've yet to get set up. Makar now with it, looking for the slingshot to McKinnon. He'll come with the puck. He'll pass it up now into the offensive zone.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
2-on-1 opportunity for Vancouver. That shot goes right over the glove of Blackwood. And O'Connor will tie the game at that 3 with a shorthanded goal.
Wait, was that O'Connor?
That was O'Connor.
Something about LOC. Something about O'Connor's. Oh, shit. I'm out of kills. I saw that happen. I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, no. I was like, oh, no. We are about to give up a goal here. And we almost did.
That's not even on Blackwood there. That's just a heck of a shot. Sure, you want to save there, but First of all, giving up a shorthanded opportunity on a power play is just so Avs coded right now.
Yeah.
Man, I don't think that even hit McCarr's stick. He was just right in front of him. And yeah, so Vancouver ties it, 12:32 remaining in the third period. Avs still on the power play. They're still looking to get set up. All that hard work, though, just wiped away with an O'Connor goal. Natchez now will go around the boards. Avs are looking to get set up. That passes Mrs. Lehkonen. And now they're set up. Makar at the top of the zone. He'll find McKinnon. He'll go down to the boards. Switching now. McKinnon with the puck at the goal line. Finding the hash marks. He's bombarded by two guys. Lehkonen with it. He's got Olofsson with him. Olofsson to the blue line. Slap shot. Does not get through the traffic. Vancouver with another shorthanded opportunity. Coming through the zone. Just killing time at this point. No one else is with them. They'll throw it low. Olofsson will cut it off. Vancouver will get a change. Avalanche look to get back into the zone. So Natchez now, he'll skate it in. Try and dump it off. That pass kind of misses Lehkonen. He'll just have to throw it down. And Sherwood will send it out of the zone. Avs have a really bad power play going on right now. 5 seconds, it'll expire. Vancouver with the puck in the neutral zone. And that will do it for the power play. So Vancouver ties it up there. We'll continue forward. 11:08 remaining third period. Taves with the puck. And high stick called. Goal scorer O'Connor's called for a high sticking. Will not be a penalty. It'll just stop play. So it was played high, and we'll have a face-off.
I got nothing. I'm still in disbelief when we gave that goal. Just puck went right around the ring and no one grabbed it.
I mean, it's just bad luck. The shot misses, goes around, no one's there. Everyone's down low waiting. Brindley's trying to get to it. He will. Finally,
they got penalty.
Vancouver will be called for a hold. Avalanche will go on another power play. Willander's going to the box. He doesn't like it, but it was definitely a penalty one way or another.
It looked like a scrum for the puck, and then you saw someone get dragged down, and it was Brindley. Yeah, that's
definitely a call. So, Avs back on the power play.
That's a good call.
Adam Foote looking on, a little bit disgust there, but can't do that. Not in this sport. Maybe in football if you're the Chiefs, but not in this sport.
We need this. Come on.
So 10:50 now.
By the way, it is 12:20 where I am watching it. You are getting real unfiltered reactions from me. Patrick may be able to hold himself together. I am not.
It is a Sunday after a long day of football. I will be awake one way or another anyways. I am glad to be watching some Avalanche hockey with you guys, though.
Absolutely, 100% agreed. I am just chilling in my dorm room. Just letting life chill out, you know?
So 146 now on the power play. Avs looking to enter the offensive zone. It's McKinnon. He'll skate it in. He's down to the goal line now, left of Lehkonen. Battle against the boards. 3 guys for the Avs, 3 guys for Vancouver. McKinnon will come away with it up top for Makar. He's looking straight away. He'll give it to McKinnon now. He'll go backdoor pass, shot, save, rebound, score!
Yeah! There we go!
The trash up, finds the back of the net.
Yes!
And the Colorado Avalanche have regained the lead on the power play. That shot by Natchez just knocked down by Lehkonen, and sitting right there was Lehkonen. And he just puts it right back in the back of the net. Another 2-goal game for another Avalanche player. And the Avs have regained the lead here in the third period.
Another just great stick, Lecky. Just way to read the bounce, get the puck on your stick, and get it in the net as quick as possible.
And that's why you sit there.
40, he was diving to save that.
It was a good first save on the Natchez shot. That was all Lehkonen could do, but puck just sat there. Lehkonen's the only one there. Wide open net. Avs have another power play goal. It's 2 tonight, and the lead is back for the Colorado Avalanche, 4-3.
Dare I say a power play breakthrough for the Avs tonight?
And 2 for 3. It's the best they've done on the power play since I want to say it was that Jersey game back in late October.
The one we won 8-4?
I do believe we had, I think, 4 power play goals that night. Let me check. Let me double check my ball knowledge here.
Lock in.
If I'm wrong about this, you guys can fire me. All right, that night's 8-4 victory. Sorry. We had 6 power plays that night, and we scored 4 of them. So, like I said, 4 power play goals against Jersey late in October. 2 for 3 tonight. Oh, that one just goes wide from the post off the cheer of the glove again of Lykinen. I was still swarming.
Wow, for once.
Shot by Colton, tipped on by Nichushkin, and goes into the corner. Nichushkin with it now. Blocked again. Manson, rebound. Hops over the stick of Ross Colton. Colton's still fighting for it. Vancouver will take it out to the neutral zone. Good stick there by Malinsky to make sure the Avs retain possession. So breather now for Manson. 9 minutes remaining in the third period. Avs looking to move the puck up, and they will. Moved into the zone by Olofsson. He's down there with Natchez. It'll come up for Vancouver. They'll clear it out. Can have some numbers if they move fast. Passing all around. Shot goes wide. Rebound. Shot across the ice. Vancouver still with it. Behind the goal mouth now. Coming up to the hash marks. Quinn Hughes center goes nowhere. Avs in a bit of a rough spot right now. Brent Burns trying to get it out. He cannot. Still working as Natchez and now skated out. Believe that is Olofsson bringing the puck out now. Vancouver recovers again. 8:20 remaining in the third period. Forechecking by Brindley. Kid's so good. So Avs recover in the defensive zone. Top line out there. McCarr throws it up. Does not get into the offensive zone. Still hanging in the neutral zone in front of both benches. Now it's Lehkonen. He'll throw it in deep into the zone. Covered there by Ben Myers. He's on with Brindley. Ben Myers has a slight height advantage on Brindley there. He'll keep the puck.
That did not look like a slight height advantage.
I want to say give or take 6 inches maybe. Vancouver, good scoring opportunity. Hits bodies in front. Cam McCarr skates away with it. If he goes fast, he can try and take on these 2 guys. He's at the end of his shift, though. Can't get it in deep. I think he is able to get off for a change. Avalanche, there he is. Now he'll throw it in. And another turnover. Back-to-back neutral zone blue line turnovers for the Avalanche.
I am like holding on to my towel super tightly. So anxious.
So up the middle of the ice now is Vancouver. Trying to find the outlet pass. Cannot. To the half wall to the left of Blackwood. Good hit by the Avs there. And the puck is just, it's working its side. Will not come out. Thrown back down by Vancouver. Now we'll come to the short side. Parker Kelly pushed off the puck by Quinn Hughes. Just playing a cat and mouse game right now. No one can control. Brent Burns trying to trip it up. Get it to his man, and it'll go all the way down. 6:25 remaining in the third period. Vancouver still at shooting the Avs 30-25.
We needed that line change desperately.
Yeah, at this point in the game, after playing yesterday, you don't want to be caught in your own zone because you'll be absolutely gassed. And we've seen it a couple times by the Avs tonight, but they've done a good job of getting it out eventually, not giving up any high-danger opportunities. Colton's trying to get it out, and he will.
It could be said for Vancouver because they also played yesterday.
They did. And unlike the Avs game, Vancouver was in a tight one, so you had to work a little more, a little harder, a little more skating. Now we'll go all the way down. Only one down there. And my screen is frozen. There it goes. So Vancouver coming away over the blue line, 5:33 left. working the puck behind Blackwood once again, comes up to the point. A little bit of miscommunication there by Vancouver, and it comes out of the zone again. Avs defense is doing what they need to do right now, just keeping the puck away from Blackwood. Taves now
They're going to take
brings it up. Natchez
Vancouver's
working
not
in, first line back out there.
Nate just grabbed on the short side there. Didn't get a call, but it was just a simple grab.
And at this point in the game, I hope refs put their whistles away unless something really nasty happens. But
we say that until it's against us.
Well, yeah. Vancouver continues to push. Good stick there.
That's great defense.
Brent Burns doing the work. Vancouver still with it. Trailing now. Quinn Hughes into the zone. Dumps it off. Trying to get around a man. Pedersen in front of the net. Shot. Good save by Blackwood. Comes back
he's
out.
back up on his feet quick. Well done.
Shot again. Saved by Blackwood. Rebound.
He lost his stick. He wasn't able to grab that. He's still in front of the net. What a save by Blackwood. And it's out of the offensive zone. That's what we needed.
Trickled out. Offsides now. As Vancouver had a player down in the zone. There's Evander Kane.
Yes.
Good defensive work. Good goaltending by Mackenzie Blackwood. Still 4-3 with 4:07 to go.
That was a perfect chain of events right there for the Avs defense. Blackwood clearly lost his stick. Somehow, in the scrum of it all, was able to pick his stick back up and was able to just continuously make save after save after save.
I've loved what I've seen from him tonight. In his second start of the season, Blackwood's played really well. He is currently sitting on 29 saves tonight out of 32 shots. He's got a little more than 4 minutes left to play, but looking really, really good right now.
I mean, I've been impressed by what I've been seeing from the defense today. The 3 goals are going to happen, but it's been how we've responded to every single one of those goals that has really impressed me.
100%. 100%. So after tonight's game, the Avalanche will work their way back to Colorado. As we talked about before, they will have 4 games at home, starting on the 11th with Anaheim, followed by the 13th with Buffalo, the 16th with the Islanders, and the 20th with the Rangers. All 4 of those teams, except for Anaheim, are sub 20 points right now. Anaheim will be a fun one this upcoming Tuesday at 7:30. That one will be live on TNT and HBO Max. So no matter where you're at, you can tune in for that one.
Does ASU give you Veterans Day off?
Yes, I do have class off on Tuesday, which I was surprised to find out.
Tuesday to have classes off. I kind of love
it. It'll be an interesting Tuesday, that's for sure. It's homecoming week out here, so I'll be everywhere for my job. So we plan the entirety of homecoming. So it'll be a long week for me, but I'm glad to start it with Avs game here with Eyes on Avs.
Yep. Altitude has just posted a stat that McKinnon is back in the lead for points. He has 4 points today, 28 total, which is 2 more than Celebrini. Or no, that's Bedard. Bedard has 26.
Yeah, I mean, the Nick Duck continues to fight. No
Reminder
one can
that
touch
if you
him.
have any comments, anything you want to say, feel free to leave it down below. Even though the game is close and it's going to come down to the wire, we still like to respond to comments. So if you have anything, please leave it below.
All right, so that face-off in front of the penalty box is won by Vancouver. We chipped into the zone now and into the netting, so face-off will come to the left of Blackwood. 4 minutes remaining. I'd like to remind you to follow all our social pages, whether that's on Twitter or X, on Instagram, or YouTube. We're also on Facebook now. So if you are old like I am and all our parents are, follow us on Facebook. All right, face-off won by the Avs. Sent all the way down into the offensive zone, corralled by Vancouver. Puck was sent through the neutral zone. Avalanche couldn't get there. working it towards the net. And now brought back up to the blue line. That centering pass missed everyone. Coming away with it now is Kelly. He'll trip it into the neutral zone. We'll have a battle at the boards taken away by Vancouver. Fans are unhappy. They thought there was a tripping there. Empty nets for Vancouver with 3:22 remaining. Delayed call is the reason for it. So it looks like they will end up calling that trip, as the back ref again was the one to call it. So with 3:17 left, Landeskog will be heading to the box for tripping. Let's see. Oh, they're calling a cross-check. I do not like that call. Same thing happened to Landeskog earlier tonight behind the net, and they didn't call anything. That's the opposing captain, Quinn Hughes. He went down extremely easily.
It's what I've been saying this entire time. Gary Bettman has it out for Gabe Landeskog.
Yeah, I'm not happy with that one.
This penalty kill has to dig deep. Already stopped 4 straight power plays. They got to lock one more in, and then they're going to have to deal with an empty net right afterwards.
So I hope you haven't heard of the broadcasters, Jinx. 0 for 4 tonight on the power play is Vancouver. Won by them on the faceoff. Quinn Hughes at the blue line. Parker
I'm covering my
Kelly's
face.
Up top. Garland with it. Towards the net, tipped in, and scored.
I'll see myself out. I will see myself out, guys. I'm sorry.
Vancouver quickly on the power play.
I am really sorry. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
So thank you to good old Josh Lefkowitz. We have a tied hockey game. 4-4 remaining. Or 4-4 tied with less than 4 minutes remaining. We're at 3:01 in the third period. And I don't know. That was a good tip. He was open in front of the net. That was Brock Besser passing it down to DeBrusk. Jake DeBrusk, just good old one of those Mikko Rantanen tips of old. Just tip it in from the side of the net and all knotted up. So 2:55 remaining in the third period. Avs with the possession. Top line.
No, the kill needs to end deep. They scored in 10 seconds. I blame myself. There's nobody else but me to blame.
Hey, it's a learning curve. All right, so McCarr with the puck. Cross the ice to Tays. He'll throw it in. Icing is the call. Faceoff will be in the Avalanche defensive zone with 2:32 remaining in the period. Hey, back to that goal. Brock Besser just passed right around Josh Manson. DeBrusk was just sitting there all alone directly in front of Blackwood. It was a perfect play if you're a Vancouver fan. So Avs have blown a multitude of leads tonight. Luckily for them, it's not over yet. Avs will win the faceoff. Chip it out. Nichushkin's down there. He can't corral the puck. Fighting Hughes for it, and he'll just send it in deep. Brought up by Besser. Besser now at the hash marks down below the goal line. Colorado recovers. There goes McKinnon. That pass misses everything and tipped back in by Vancouver. Brent Burns now behind the net. He'll bring it up. The Avs look to break out. A lot of open ice over there on that side for Lehkonen. He'll just shoot it off the side of Lehkonen. Up top, Brent Burns on net. No one in front. That one goes wide. You get someone out there block the eyes of the goaltender. Lehkonen can't win that puck battle. It'll get out of the zone. Glove down, but that will be a hand pass on the Avalanche. Face-off will be in the neutral zone. Both teams will get changes out there with 1:53 left in the third period. So face-off in front of the Avalanche bench. Won by Vancouver. Into the zone now. Tays recovers, can't pass it up. In battle at the boards. Half wall behind the line. Avalanche finally do get it out, though. Heck of a play. 1:20 remaining. Into the zone goes Vancouver. Brought up that one. No call there on Olafson as he gets the puck in deep. Colton's chasing.
What do you know? As versus rest again.
Vancouver covers Myers, sends it over to his D partner. And they'll hold it behind the net. Clock ticks down. We're at 52 seconds now.
Vancouver's playing for overtime, the nerds.
That one sent all the way around into the offensive zone. It's really close to being an offside. It's not called yet. Nichushkin down at the boards. It trickles out. Vancouver shot on net goes wide. Quinn Hughes with it now short side. Will send it back down low. Nichushkin will collect. Send it up to Natchez. Natchez gets into the neutral zone. Cannot get it deep, though. Vancouver will send it all the way back through. One's off the foot of Blackwood for Cam McCarr. Cam McCarr, 15 seconds left. Cam McCarr working down. He's in front of the benches. He's into the offensive zone. Cam McCarr with a dangle backhand shot. Saved by Lykinen. Now it's back to McCarr. No one on him. Shot off the glove again of Lykinen. 3 seconds left. Back to McCarr. Slap shot gloved by Lykinen. And we are heading into overtime here in Vancouver on Sunday nights. So after 60 minutes of play, it is not enough. And we are going into an extra 5, which the Avs have not played very well in overtime. And after both teams playing back-to-backs, this should be an interesting one.
I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
I will be clipping that and posting it onto our page tonight.
Please don't. Please, no.
Here, I'll clip it and send it to you and pin it in our chat and make sure you don't forget about the broadcaster's jinx.
It will never happen again, I promise.
I trust you. All right, let me get our graphic made here. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter. We'll be posting these out every game day and evening.
Well, I feel like we've been in this situation before. We can say we got a point, but at this point, we need 2.
Yeah, so Avs, they still hold the lead in the NHL. They've collected their 24th point now. But we are really looking for 25. It would be our first win post-regulation. We're the only team at the top, other than Dallas and Pittsburgh, who have perfect wins via regulation. Dallas has 7 wins in regulation. Pittsburgh has 9, along with the Avalanche. Wait, I'm sorry, my numbers are wrong. Dallas has 2 shootout wins.
Altitude is just showing a bunch of the lowlights of us getting game-winning goals against in overtime.
We gotta dig deep here.
Like I don't say this often, but this is a game we absolutely need. This is a game we need this one.
I agree. So
4-0 when the game goes into overtime.
Looks like right now the Avs have Taves, McKinnon, Lehkonen out there.
Puck is dropped and away we go. And the Avs
are ahead of me.
Control the puck, boys. Let's go. McKinnon with it. Skating in. Reverse course. He's getting poked at. He's going to leave the zone.
All right, 4:40 left in overtime.
This is the part of overtime that I don't like, but I like it at the same time.
You got to keep possession.
The puck, which I get.
McKinnon working the zone. He tries to dump it off. He'll keep it back himself. McCarr onto the ice now. McCarr makes a move. And good stick there by Quinn Hughes.
That's good.
Tried no one in front of him. Puck will go to the neutral zone. McCarr will collect. Quinn Hughes will go off. 4:12 left. Stretch pass now. That is Gavin Brindley out there in overtime with McKinnon and McCarr. McKinnon will go off. I think that's Natchez that is on the ice now.
Brindley and Natchez, I don't hate that.
Sorry, that's Nelson. Gavin Brindley not
Oh!
straight away.
Yes!
Rebounds
yes!
there. Brindley
We won an overtime
scores.
game! We won an
Gavin
overtime
Brindley
game!
has
We won an
ended the
overtime
game.
game!
The Colorado Avalanche
Thank
have beaten
God!
the Vancouver
We
Canucks
won
in
an
overtime.
overtime game!
Thanks to Gavin Brindley. It was
Did
a
you notice
surprise
what
to
I
see him
said
out
before
there.
overtime started?
Surprised to
notice
see
what I
Brindley in
said?
overtime, and he ends it. Holy cow. What a play right through the 5-hole of Lykinen, too. Gavin
Did you know,
Brindley comes
Patrick,
back.
I'm going to stop your talking. Did you notice what I said before overtime started?
What'd you say?
I said Vancouver is 4-0 when the game goes to overtime.
I
I
think
reversed
not
my
anymore.
jinx.
Not anymore, as Gavin Brindley, currently unassisted goal, has ended the night here in Vancouver.
Oh,
The Avalanche sweep the back-to-backs with a great win here in overtime. First of the year, the Avalanche have come out of overtime with an extra point, and they will head back home sitting at the top of the NHL with 25. Mackenzie Blackwood collects his first win of the season. And Gavin Brindley with his third goal, second in 2 games, has ended Vancouver tonight.
Just perfect. He misplayed it, snuck it right through the 5-hole. That's why we love Gavin Brindley here in Colorado.
So heck of a game. Thank you everyone for tuning in to the first ever Eyes on Avs watch party. Heck of a game, heck of a finish. Vancouver goes down, Colorado stands on top.
Patrick,
McKinnon, 2 goals.
Before we log off, who are your 3 stars of the game?
I was getting there.
Sorry, I have 3 stars. You probably have 3 stars.
So, first star tonight, let's go 3, 2, 1. Third star tonight is the Game 2, Mackenzie Blackwood, finishing with 29 saves against the Vancouver Canucks out of 33 shots faced. Good job, Mackenzie Blackwood. Number 2 tonight is Nathan McKinnon. Sorry, no. Gavin Brindley with the game-winning goal. Phenomenal fashion, playing up top with the big boys, like I mentioned earlier tonight. And he finished it off. My first star is none other than the Heart Man himself, Nathan McKinnon. 2 goals, 3 assists, 5 points tonight. After a wonderful 2-goal game yesterday, he finishes with 5 tonight. And he helps lead the Avalanche to their first overtime win of the year. Send it off to you, Josh.
For my third star of the game, I am actually going to drop Mackenzie Blackwood down to 3. I am also dropping Nathan McKinnon down to 2. The number 1 star is me for reversing my own jinx. I am so proud of myself.
Bro throws Gavin Brindley off the map for that. That's crazy.
I am Gavin Brindley.
God. Mistakes were made over there. Florida's got some problems.
Oh my goodness. In all honesty, I might give Lehkonen the 3rd star over Brindley. Brindley with the game winner, incredible, but Lecky's 2 goals cannot go understated, especially when we needed them in the 3rd period. He came in, he did his job well, and he got it. He kept us in that game. He gave us 2 goals that gave us the lead before my first drinks.
Yep, clutch Lecky, as always.
Yeah, but just overall, great game from all the guys. Nichushkin had 2 assists. Olsen had an assist. Natchez had an assist. Brett Burns had an assist. This was a great game by these boys. And I am so glad that we finally came out on the winning side of an overtime game.
I 100% agree. So we want to thank everyone tuning in tonight to the Eyes on Avs watch party. Final score, Colorado Avalanche 5, Vancouver Canucks 4 in overtime. From 5280 Media, I'm Patrick Kaplan. That's Josh Lefkowitz. We want to give a shout out to our producer, Steve. And we will be back later this season. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, X, YouTube, and Facebook. Bios, all that good stuff. My Twitter's here. Josh's Twitter there. And we will see you next time. Have a good night, everyone.
Peace out, everyone.